my stream. Gonna hit the add everyone. Gonna play my music. There we go. Oh, man. Click right there. Play with my journal where nobody can see it. Oh my gosh, dragon. Kiss the dragon, says Helix. Do you want to go right here on the lips? Are you going to go for the neck? You're going to go for the cheek? What are you feeling, Helix? Bites me? Oh, Zayden, I feel like you're the one in danger when I have teeth like this right here. I feel like I could just find you. I could grasp you by the scruff. Pick you up, take you somewhere. Oh, Rago. You know what I did? I went back and I watched the tail end of your AC recap. You said you got emotional, and knowing at least a little bit about what your AC was, I thought, where did they stop? I wonder what story they ended on. And then I saw. Hi, everybody. Hi, Arky. Hi, Tarrant. This is a great rage emoji, Sebespresso. Delightful creature. I don't know why my facial tracking just froze. That was actually kind of cool for a second. Mahusive. Hi, Whirly. Hi, Mana. I usually stream over on this side channel if I'm feeling a bit lower energy. Well, actually, sorry, there's an asterisk. If I'm horny or if I have low energy, I will let you, chat, decide what you think the energy is. But it has been a pretty busy week. And I also had like no post-it and no stories prepared. And I just got my hair cut. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I can just lower energy, careen on over here. I can still play a little bit of Environmental Station Alpha, but we can talk, we can hang out. I can just talk in a flirty voice to everybody. Arr. It was so good. We got a solid look at me. Thank you. I would have showed myself off like a, what do you call it? Like a Smash trophy. Just spun it around slowly. But I recovered before that. Hi, Paperclip. Hi, Helix. Thank you both for subbing. I appreciate it. It's really adorable that people keep the sub to this channel, even if I don't stream on it very often at all. So thank you, Paperclip. I hope you're well. A Durg with a haircut. It's true. Chat, let me go to my boyfriend's DMs. I took a selfie for them. I didn't take a selfie for anyone else because I'm like, well, I'm married to my husband and I live with him, so I'll just see him when he gets home. So here's me after the haircut. There he is. That's the tired face right there. I'm also wearing this. It's a cute hoodie that I got years ago. It has, what do you call it, like the professor patches on the elbow. But it's a really nice color combo. It's a gentle orange, gentle brown. The girl was so fucking fast. Like, I think this was legit the fastest haircut I've ever experienced. Awawa, hi Siren. Calx. Calx, I hope you're well. You actually like horny, low energy Kelif a lot. I've been told people can appreciate the vibes that I have over here. Hey, what's happening again? I'm gonna tilt the phone down a little, and maybe that'll help. I can tell I'm leaning a little bit worse in my chair today. When is Kelif not horny? Deckies, pin that message. You still have hair? Oh, sorry, my phone reset there. Did they even cut it? They trimmed it just a little bit. I actually did not know you were even here, Deckies. Thank you for actually pinning that message. Deckies, I hope you're having a great day. You couldn't bring yourself to talk about the story to everyone whenever I didn't talk about that moment with, well, You will you'll sub for Nardod Nerd alone. I'm glad to hear that. Arr, arr. Nice cut, thank you. Fastest haircut in the Midwest. Hi, Cadenza. Hi, Praji. You're all so adorable. You're all so funny. So I'll talk a little bit more frankly on this channel than I will on Kelef. I'm gonna lower my music a little bit. So for people unaware, I have been living a horny, salacious life for a few months. I don't just mean that in general. I mean that I'm peaking on my beautiful graphs if I'm keeping track of horniness over time and what I'm doing with it. And there's been a number of locations where I have shared up to 5,000 words of incredibly explicit detail of all the things that I've gone up to and the new adventures that I've gone on. And I've been teased by my boyfriend and by a few other people about the idea of, oh, Kelef, the next time you stream on your side channel, is it going to be an AMA about all the incredible things that you've gotten up to? I won't go that high level of detail, but if people happen to have questions, hello, hi, I'm right here. It is going to be slow, this stream. Really, my only plan is I walked around Environmental Station Alpha yesterday, and I organized all my notes. I took more notes. I should just go on the other side here. So this is the type of thing I enjoy doing. I walked around and I categorized every single block that we can actually destroy with our new power. Maybe little notes about them if I felt confused, new things I don't know what to do with, various mysteries that I don't have resolved, and things that I've already figured out. Notes from the game themselves, straight from the lore. So yeah, I feel pretty organized. I have things that I know I can do immediately, even after I finish up the blue stuff or get distracted with other things. So I am delightfully prepared to succeed. And again, like I said, this is the channel I'm a little bit more forward on than I am in other places. So yeah, there's a secret role in my Discord that's just called Horny Creatures. So if you want to read my 5,000 words of incredibly salacious things, just let me know and I can give you that. Did you remember to kiss your local dragon tonight? You know, my lips are feeling warm because I did. I still say every Kelef's a cute Kelef. Thank you, Disco. Akko, hi. You are so adorable, you right? It's true. Kiba, I love your new commission you got. Gyoju, thank you so much for also 30 months. Time to get Twitch TOS. Chrysius, hi. Gosh, this RAR is really good, actually. Hi, Matos. He's just a cute little guy. You wouldn't hypno him. Please hypno him. Gally. I'm happy that I listened to your voice message and responded. I hope you're having a good day. You forgot it was Thursday? It is. That's a good yap, too. Chrysius, you have a lot of good emotes. That RAR, you're normal. I know, look at those sharp teeth. Look at that wet tongue. Hi, Tarm, hi. Yeah, look at Dio's hypno. I have tea that I made. It's a little apple cider tea. And, oh no, I actually chose a different one because I was almost out. This is my red velvet cupcake tea, which is very cute. You can only be so creature. I believe in you to do more. I think you can speak more with just your teeth and just that tongue, but with no words. Kieran, I hope you're doing great. Hi, Yuki. Can an innocent wolf dragon have a not very innocent role in my Discord? Let me go on over to it. Let's see. My Discord's open, right? Yeah. Right-click, server settings, roles. I'm so bad at knowing where anything is in Discord. Coral, can I have my bits as a treat? Normally, I'm the one giving my bits to others. Let's see. I'm going to edit this. I'm going to go to manage. I'm going to go to add. Is that a... Wait, let's see. Yuki? Yuki, how do I spell your lovely name? Is it not just Y-U-K-I? Did a mod get you? A mod got you. You were so fast. Thank you. You did win. I was slow. We must encourage our friends to be even more creature. It's true. Chat, is it offensive? Is it a bad thing that I'm wearing my Moonfang here and not my Nardo? I thought about it. And I thought, but what if I was a little creature? You didn't know there was a Discord? I don't think I have a link on this stream, but my bot's up, so if you go to Kelif's chat and you just type !D, it'll give you the link to it. Oh, it's very late, 2:30 a.m. Gonna hang out a bit, get some EPs. You hired this kobold to watch you in my stead. I trust them. They look like they take good notes. Arr. You only complain about the Moonfang. It has less chains to tug. The nice thing is Phelan. So Felix Foxy, wonderful Moonfang, wonderful fox, the one who made this collar here and other accessories, they've talked about how they think the next thing they want to make is jewelry for the Moonfang. Now, what shape that takes, I don't know. But if there's a tuggable piece of jewelry, I'll be the first person to install it. You managed to transition your rat avatar from animator. Oh, Fiercey Fury is so good. I love it. Oh, the bra. I love bra. They're so cute. You said literally no words. You can type. It's okay. Just make sure to use your claws, not your finger pads. What % dragon is Moonfang? I mean, I argue it's more creature than dragon. I mean, we can change my category over to Moonfang. That is real. Oh, you're doing well, says Gally. Oh, Mooncat nail polish. Frickin' Lupin told Setsu about that, and Setsu was wearing a color-shifting Mooncat nail polish at AC, where it was temperature that triggered the color shift. That was really neat. If you ever get Vari, you'll help me tug on it. Gosh, I love Moonfang. You're on your way to bed. Have a fun one. Thank you, Akko. Yet creature, dragon, dragon adjacent. A little more jewelry. I think jewelry on boys is so hot. Especially gold jewelry. Oh, getting ready to hit the road home. I hope it's a nice drive. I hope it's very soft for you. I think it's cool enough to sip my tea. I'm gonna try it. Hi, Evo. Oh, that's nice. Chat, I hope you're doing well. How are you doing this fine evening? I'm gonna go over here into the creature corner. I'm just gonna go softly open my video game. I'm probably just gonna pause and talk to chat about whatever, but I'm gonna have my to-do list on the right. I'm gonna have you on the left, and we'll just walk around. We'll just explore. The dragon likes shiny objects. What a surprise. As somebody who's been dragon like on and off over the years, I've actually never thought of, well, not thought, but the idea of what would I hoard if I did hoard something. I don't really have an answer to that. Because most physical objects I don't feel too much of a connection to, but I feel like I hoard more like moments. I don't know if that's the thing, an ephemeral concept of hoarding. So with Kelif being horny in general now, does that mean that this stream is the porn stream teasing positivity? Papa, I was saying earlier that I've been teased by not only my boyfriend, but others, where they're like, Kelif, you've gotten up to a lot recently. Is this next Coralus stream just gonna be the AMA? Papa, I hope you're such a soft puppy. Jewelry gently draping over a boy's body. Yeah. Brain off exploration games are your favorite. I want to use my brain just a little bit, but not too much. If I think too much, I'll lose the creature vibe. I already hoard moments. I do that in my Obsidian, it's true. Oh yeah, Wishbone's coming out soon, right, Arky? Hoard friends, throw them in the friend dungeon. I mean, we jokingly call the workout room the sex dungeon here in the house. It's not an actual dungeon. Joystick stream soon. I've never considered actually doing that. I mean, do I have a little camera that I can show off an angle at that would be exactly that level for joystick? Yes, but I've never considered that. You're a soft, tired puppy. You're playing towards jobs. I saw you mentioned that in somebody's chat yesterday. If these don't work, you get some generic part-time work to help cover your bases better. Have a final exam already? That's so fast. And your summer course is done? Is your summer like a 2 or a 3 month? It just felt like it went quickly. Small help for creatures in chat. Can't get VR chat to start? Please DM if this sounds familiar. Error. You're in offline testing mode and cannot travel to online worlds. No? I've never experienced that. Oh, 6 weeks? That's really fast then, yeah. They're saying Uti recently has the out-of-the-way table system in the back. The staff refers to as the dungeon. That's cute. A bed can be a cuddle dragon, that's true. Oh, this midnight, like 5 hours? I forgot it was that soon. Never caught me streaming on this channel. It's rare, Sippy. I tend to have a more quiet energy, a more subdued vibe, maybe just slightly more salacious, but video games can still happen here. I'm gonna turn off my VTuber lighting because I want to take up more space. Oh, VRC showing off like login issues, okay. 6, 9, or 12. If I take a winterim course, it's 4 weeks, you're never doing this option, okay. That's interesting. 4 weeks? That sucks. Status.VR chat incidents. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. I didn't even know that they had essentially like a ticket system that was public that you could look at. So, I have lots of places to go in this video game. I have grapples to go with some sort of quick speed. But emotionally, I'm going to be going slow. I'm gonna be taking my time. Gonna just be relaxing, talking with chat. Ooh, how do I hit that? Oh, I think I have the idea. I think I know what I need to do. I think I need to connect both of them. Oh, they hit me. They fucked it up. I think that's supposed to be the difficulty here. There we go. That's what I wanted. Boy, Ventira, hi. Ventira, are you having a nice day? Are you relaxed? Are you cozy? All capsules on? No, you can yell boy at me. I can take it. I'm a big boy. It's absolute ass. It's made for higher level gened courses. Oh, gen ed. I was like, what the fuck is a gened course? Get out of the way of an off season. Okay. It's pretty good. Oh, the bus ignored your stop request. You need to get like a dart gun or something and go like and shoot at them. That's actually a terrible idea. Don't do that. But you know what? It would be fun to have little cutie darts sticking out of the car. To be yelled boy at. Boy. So it looks like there's a health kit right here. And we have to follow the tube. So would I be able to climb here and get to that tube? There's so much in this game I've not explored. There's a lot of places I can see myself making progress with. Not like that, that's the opposite. What do you think about war? I know why Decky's pinned that message, but it is actually a new Hail the Sun song that came out. So when I woke up in bed this morning, I checked my email on my phone, and it said, hey, new single from Hail the Sun, War Crimes has come out. I did enjoy it. I think I liked, what was the name of the other one that came out? I think I liked that song a little bit better, but I still liked it. I'm very lucky and happy to have already confirmed that I'm going over to a Hail the Sun concert later this year, because it means they'll have the new album out by then, and I can hear it live. Lamau. That's a wild pin. No, it's perfect, thank you. Decky's is the best pinner in the business, which adds to their creature energy, I think. I don't know the right time to hit it right here. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be good. I guess I fall faster than I realized. Yeah, I need to hit it earlier. Dismiss the moon? Ooh, I did eat the moon once live on stream, so I have dismissed it from my heart. I've drawn the, woo! I did not expect that to work, I wasn't prepared. I've drawn the sun in my tarot card stuff a lot recently, but I've actually never drawn the moon. And there's a reason I'm kind of emotionally attached to the moon that I will not be explaining here. I went through the geometry. Oh, I could do that. I could just land on top of it and then angle my jump better. I could just do this and then this. Oh, and that's a lot more consistent. Yeah, that's a great idea. I have to rely less on momentum. Ooh, that actually totally worked, and I didn't fucking believe. I did not believe. I should have believed. Whoa, that worked too. Okay, now we can go up here. The whole moon impressive. Yeah, you know that sort of thing. I was gonna say in Vor, but it just happens in real life. I also fucked that up apparently. The idea where you eat something and your throat's just really big for a second. That was me with the moon. And then I coughed slightly and then it was okay. Of course, the moon thing likes the moon. It's true, but it's nice. Who doesn't like the moon? Petting your first person snoot right here. We're trying to, oh wait. It's just like VR chat, so we can do this. Yeah, how do you get the first person snoot angle on stream? We have to knock at the forehead is the problem. It's a little bit difficult. Yeah, you play VR chat like this. You just look around like, oh, hi friends, how's it going? Yeah, the snoot cam. But you can't see like any of my facial tracking if I do that. Yeah, drilling class was better, but both are good. Yeah, and I can have a little bit more time with it too. He took his time, he hurried up, he talked with chat, did not think enough. Whoa, dragon. Hi, Kurtan. Kurtan, I'm sorry that you lost in the intellectual battle between you and Gunnar. You need someone to explain tarot to you again. Again, maybe when I'm less creature brain though. I like just having another conversational partner that cannot judge me. That's kind of why I like tarot. Drinking less coffee, you passed out 6 hours into work and dreamt about dragons. Helix, can you share some of those thoughts with me? Were they good? Did you ride them? Did you kiss them? Did you ride them parentheses horny? In Vor? Not so much in real life, yeah. You'd love an actual tarot deck at some point. So, quick story. I know somebody, they're a semi-regular chat viewer, and they DM'd me, I think, sometime in January, maybe February, and they said, Kel, if you mentioned tarot and wanting to get into it, I actually have 2 extra decks to my left. Do you want one? And I said, actually, yes, this is serendipity talking to me. I will absolutely accept. Here's my address. And they only sent it 2 days ago, question mark. I assume they got busy. But during that 7 months, I got my own. I got a deck from Talenchi called the Dorisa Tarot. I have an Oracle deck right now by Helvetica Blank that's really beautiful and that I've been pulling cards for. The first person snooter. Gonna lurk when you get in the car. Okay, Callie. Oh, I see. No, nothing aside from there are cards and you ask questions. So I would think about it like this as an analog. So regular playing cards with hearts, clubs, etc. Tarot inspired that structure. So you're already familiar with a basic 52 card setup, but imagine, if you will, that each of these suits has a theme. And inside of these suits, there's a story. And from beginning to end, for all the playing cards, from 1 to 10, there's a story for each of these suits. And based on where you ask a question and you draw a card, it says, oh, well, we're in the middle of the journey. You can expect a little bit more hardship. You're just at the start, things are exciting. You're about to finish, great job. And there are different variants on this. There's quick yes or no's. There's, oh, there are themes present in this card. The court cards, think of like the face cards and traditional playing cards. They all have like a big significant story behind them. They're a little bit more esoteric. And essentially there's a small story present in every card, so you can look for interpretation. You can look for the face value interpretation of saying, oh, there's a sword, which means it's the suit of swords, which I need to be transparent and focused on communication. Or you can think, actually, there's a duck in the corner. That means I have to ride this wave. Like, it's very open. It feels a lot like creative writing to me. You think you rode them not horny? Oh, you gotta fight a big evil one. It was not as cuddly a dragon dream as I wished for, yeah. You're like 90% sure you shared a link to these stacks. You're very interested in seeing them. Do I have both of them in my room? I could have sworn I had I put my pens in my workroom. Do I have my Oracle deck here? Do I have neither right next to me? Paperclip, you can type 1 and I'll go to my other room and I'll go get them and I'll show you. It's like 78. I don't remember the number in a normal tarot deck because my personal deck, the Dorisa Tarot, has more than average for reasons. I see 1 has been typed. So I'll do a quick BRB. I just have to walk to the other room. It's really fast. Okay. I'll also need to turn my little camera on, which is as easy as opening my phone because I already set it up. Okay. Let me get my headphones. Hi, Felix. Felix, I've been a little bit more open on this channel of things happening in my life recently. So I suppose while you're here, I just have to tell you, you're very hot and fun to flirt with. Anyway. Hi, here's my desk. Let me turn my music back on. Is it this? Yeah. So, hello. Let me explain and show in a little bit more detail right here, paperclip about my different tarot card decks. So there's this one right here. You can see it's called the Dorisa Tarot, a Dorisa Tarot de Lomicht. I actually have the card right here that has the author. Well, there's 2. So Talenshi is the artist, and Drake Thompson right here, they're the deck designer, and they work together to make this tarot card deck. And it's really very pretty. This is the face of the deck. This is the magician. But as I mentioned earlier, very briefly, there's the idea of this deck specifically has more cards. It's pretty thick than a standard tarot. So, and it's going to do like a quick sort of shuffle, and I'll talk about the idea. So I'm going to ask a very simple question. Should I be horny with dragons that I know? Really simple. We can ask the deck, we can shuffle, and I can just put this right here. How can I interpret? How can I find joy in this journey? That's so fucking funny. I pulled the death card. This is a major arcana present in tarot and my Dorisa Tarot. It has no name right here either. It's just meant to be foreboding. The 13 in the corner tells you like which number of the major arcana it is. Ooh, see? Rego has a great rating. If you're horny with dragons, it will change you. And so there's the idea also of, oh God, there's an analogy here that I used to know and that I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, there's that one song that says, I died in your arms tonight, and it's actually just an analogy for coming with somebody. So yeah, sure, let me die with dragons. All right, I'll look at chat and then I'll show you this other stuff that I have too. Mwah. Went out for cards and never came back. The Lymantine, Kelef, and Corliss being blurred. The blur is the Moonfang. I thought about putting the Nardo back on, but I'm just so Moonfang pilled. Hi, Derek. You've had a few tarot readings. Never really understood. That was a good explanation. I feel like it's a good mental comparison going to playing cards. I didn't even think about that until Hawk told me about it, and I felt like it was a good way to push it here. Writing for copy-paste reasons. So I don't know if you can buy this deck on the internet right now. When I talked to Talenchi at Anthrocon, they told me, oh yeah, like we only just reprinted this. So I don't know if that means you can get it on their website. I didn't see it on TalenchiStudios.com, which is where their other art is. Me asking my Magic 8 Ball full of only yes. I was going to find yes no matter what, but Rego had the perfect reading. Yeah, Fool is 0, that's true. Internally and spiritually. Your Vor Awakenings from a dragon can confirm. Hi, Twenchu. I hope you're doing amazing. So, I'm gonna find an example specifically from the Dorisa Tarot. It'd be very hard to pull it because I think there's only like 12 of them. But this deck is interesting. That's a good example because it has multiple ways you can read it. This is a good example. We just mentioned that. I'm trying to find specific major arcana to be able to talk about. That's a good example. So, the reason that it says, where did I put the box cover? The reason that it says the Lomisht in the corner is that this person right here, Drake Thompson, they are a world builder. There is not just traditional tarot cards in here with the major arcana and the 4 suits. There are cards only present in this. The Cave, that's not a regular tarot card. The guide that it comes with is split into 2 sections. It has the traditional tarot readings and it has the Lomisht quote-unquote tarot readings. So they have 2 different ways to read it, but there's other fun things too of like the Fugitive, that's not a regular tarot card and this is just fucking awesome. And the Lomisht too is interesting because it just has lore about the characters in the world. So you can have like that sort of reading. We mentioned the Fool and I found it, so I just wanted to show you what it looked like in this deck. And something that I think is interesting too is they reframe the major arcana. I don't remember what 2 is normally, but it's definitely not the Satguru, and it's definitely not called Losing right there. But this is just a character in the world that serves a very important purpose. So they are cast as almost like a character in a play to be the major arcana for this deck, which is just really pretty. It's very fun. And it's cool because Talenchi, as you can see, is a very good artist. They drew this deck like, what, fucking 10 years ago? And they've only gotten better at art since then. Where's Coralith? Don't worry about it. I'm just sitting on in. Hi, Marshman. Hi, Libra. Coralith on a Thursday. It's true. So, because you were curious, this right here is called the Wormsong Oracle deck. This has a good description about how Oracle is different from Tarot, but just imagine that it has suits, it has its own rules, and I'll show you a little bit about it. Part of the reason that I thought this deck was interesting, shout out to Bionic for suggesting it to me. I'd never heard of it before. I think it's interesting because it literally does not have a guide, period. There are no prescriptive answers. The author who came up with this is the artist. They certainly have a world. They definitely have their own story, Bible, their own thoughts. You can't have them. You have to interpret what is present here in your own volition. So, let's see. What should we ask here? Will I ever learn to be as whiny as Poppin is? I don't know. Maybe they could teach me. Maybe they could shepherd me towards this future. I just wanted to ask a silly question. So this deck specifically has 3 suits, not 4. It has the hands, it has the eyes, it has the wings. To me, the hands are effort, the wings are belief, and the eyes are perception. So with the shepherd, it would take effort for me to reach this goal. I would have to go to the bull, to the plush in this sense, and learn more from them. But yeah, here's a good example. This is why like it's called the eyes. Yeah, the hands look like hands, the wings look like wings. But all the, for the lack of a better term, the major arcana, they're all very beautiful. I'm hoping I can find change as I just scroll through, because change is very good. A friend of yours had the same awakening, being taught how to whine. Oh yeah. So like a lot of the cards, I mean, every fucking card is gorgeous. This person's an amazing graphic designer. Dusky in the past, and then also Naki, who I talked to later, they told me that there are hymns present in the background. That's what the musical staffs are. Every single one of these is a hymn that is put together on the different cards. I picked both their brains at different points, and they told me about them, and I wrote them down. You monster, hi Poppin'. There has been a lot of fucking going on, yeah. Yeah, actually, there has been a lack of fucking going on, smile emoji. You were locked in lurking, you killed me. Yeah, it's been really pretty. Like, I've been using this deck as a way to stay tethered. When I've been, every single day at work has been very busy this week. And I've pulled a card every morning, and I would say, how can I stay tethered during this work meeting? How can I stay focused even if I'm feeling tired? How can I not just look at my phone and distract myself when I should be here in this moment? And let's just say I pulled this card when I would ask a question like that. I would stare at it and I would think, okay, well, it's not hands, it's not technically effort, it's not eyes, it's not perception. It's wings. What can wings represent? They can be a lightness. They can be an airiness. There's two of them, which means if I only had one, I wouldn't be able to fly. But with two, I can start getting a little bit higher. There's a circle there. The circle maybe can represent a thing for me to wrap my wings around, something to hold me in place, a goal to fly towards. I don't know. There's lots of different ways to interpret these types of things. And that's part of the fun, is just, I mean, with a tarot deck, you can go look up what, like, some smart person has written about the Seven of Wands and take their reading, or you can just do it on your own. And you can think, maybe I do need to think about the Messenger. Maybe I do need to think about the Three of Hands, or whatever you pull. It's very pretty. You can stay tethered with a leash. I don't know if that helps me with work specifically, though. Hi, teleporter. I should hydrate, you're right. What if I'm distracted by my phone, but in the moment here? I mean, that does work for a Twitch stream. It's very good for that. Wands, cups, I mean, mine is not normal. Mine has, like, the elements. It has the fire, the air, the water, and the earth. So, I don't remember what the regular ones are. It's pentacles, it's something else. Upgraded from clicker to tarot. I mean, honestly, you're not even wrong. That's like actually sort of correct what Motto says. It's a way to think of the, yeah, think about questions outside of the box. Like, from what I can tell, I'm arguably and objectively very new to tarot. To me, tarot is just a way to have a conversation. You can look to it for advice. You can look to it like asking a really vague question and then you find something to latch on to. The way that the human brain works is that it's going to see patterns, whether or not those patterns were intended. And each question becomes a lens. If I draw the same card for 3 different questions, I have 3 different things in mind when I'm looking at it. So I'm not going to see the same thing every time. So even if the same themes are always present, even if the same underlying intention is there, I'm going to see it differently because I'm thinking about it differently. It's low tech chat GPT. Shut up. You're not wrong, but shut up. Ooh, yeah, imagine a tarot deck with just tentacles. I could believe that. Oh yeah, we were going up here and then I fucked up because I was not really paying attention. That's right. There we go. So I know what I did wrong the last time I was here. Okay. And we want to build a bridge slowly, and now I can get up. So I haven't been up here. I know that tube on this side leads down to a health upgrade. This is tall as fuck. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Mods, you know what to do. Yeah, true, like a conversation maker. I could absolutely see having friends over and then just asking the tarot questions. Like, that sounds like a baller time. Mods, clicker noise. I don't have my clicker in this room. It's in my workroom. Bama, I hope you're well. Click, click. Oh my fucking god. So I see Pop and I see Clicker. I therefore think Harvest, because that's what I've been trained to do. I stopped by Harvest's stream. I heard Lupin and other people talk that they're getting a Daki. I had not seen the art. They said, Kelif, Juiceps is killing it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to Juiceps VOD and look at the Harvest Daki. It's really fucking good. Juiceps is an amazing artist. They're really good at drawing bodies. They're really good at drawing intention and expressions. And let's just say they're really good at drawing junk and ass. So therefore, yeah, the Harvest Daki is gonna slay. Guts. Hot fuck summer, baby. I meant what I said in all caps in Harvest's stream. I will be purchasing that Daki. I will be purchasing the Harvest Daki. So what can we do over here? I think this room to me is intended for two reasons. One, to show you the tube is here. Two, to show you that going to the right is theoretically possible. You've been looking forward to the Harvest Daki since last Hot Fox Summer, same. If you get the same moment with Terry did with Hypno, where from the outside it sounds cartoony and almost magical, the real version is cool, interesting brain stuff. So true. Arf, arf, arf. Yeah, it is very Meridiacore, that's true. I've really enjoyed the music in this game. It's tickled my brain positive. We can actually, wow, they only have 2 pips of health, 1 charged, 1 normal. You can totally give them. What's up there? Okay, it's a jumper enemy. So this looks like a pretty big room. We might be able to circle around. Oh, I don't like that. They do 2 damage each? Frick off. So I know the saying zeros, but is that hitting the body or is the head also getting hurt? I can't tell. I don't think it's doing any damage to the head specifically. It looks like no numbers are appearing. So to me, that means we should try and hook shot over the top of this. I don't know if we'll be allowed to hook shot to the actual quicksand coming down. I feel like the answer is no. Yeah, we can't. Ooh, okay. They're going to take me out, not to the ball game. I actually don't know how to get on top of this specifically. It's like just very slightly out of the way. Cause like, I can't swing onto that. My hook goes through it. So that might be a dead end over there for now, which is okay if it is. Yeah. So that to me is kind of blocked off in my head at the moment. So the top one's horizontal, so therefore 6, correct? Yes, so we're gonna say 7, 8, yeah, 7, 8, 9. That would be where that room was, maybe 10. Let's say 9, 17. I'm gonna put that on my little mysteries list. Use my, perfect, 09, 17. So this is the sandworm room. Looks like I need slightly more height to be able to get up to the blue question mark. I now know what salacious means via vibes. Hi, Embellis. Hope you're having a very salacious afternoon. Honestly, Embellis, I'm gonna tell you some terrible news. I've not been horny all week because I've been too fucking busy. I have been really focused at my job, and then Monday was a big chore boy. Tuesday I was a streamer. Wednesday I was like hanging out with a friend and we had a long, really nice talk. And then today is right now. So in other words, I've basically not been horny all week, parentheses, so fucking sad. Your ear looks so petable. They're also grippable and biteable. I'm multi-classing. I was actually wondering if I could get up there like that. Wait. I don't know how to leave from this direction because this is the only way up, but also I can't reach that. Huh. Here's a thought. This might be a... Yeah, I don't think I can hit that one edge. I think I might have to re-climb the water section. What I want to do is that spot right there. I want to grip it specifically to the left to get more height. I don't think it's possible. Because, like, even if I get up here, yeah, I might have to just go up left and then re-teleport out specifically up here. I think that's what I'll have to do, and that's fine. When I was watching Lupin stream yesterday, I was lurking and just kind of dicking around and exploring in this game. And that direction that we just went, where I now perceive as no way forward, that was kind of my plan. So you go so fast taking the jets. We have to, it's actually not this way. We have to go through the tube. We all know how I always am. You've told me. It's horny. I didn't know your job caged you so well. It's weird. They somehow learned what I'm into and then made it negative. I want to stand in the corner. You think you would start by petting them? When you got confident enough, they'd get some nibbles. Thank you, Helix. I just have, I have to be extra horny to make up. So if, I'm gonna hiccup. If tomorrow is a light day, which I am hoping it will be, then that means I should, you're right, just goon all day until I get into Friday Night VR chat and then goon some more. And you know what? I'm picking up what you're putting down, Mr. Boss. So how come you're here tonight? Unusual schedule day. Honestly, I've just been a little bit tired. It's been a very, very busy work week. So I've been at my job since, gosh, last November? And this is, like, this week is the first week that we're actually pushing towards, like, releasing something new, which has just turned into, like, a very busy week of, oh, well, we have to debug these features, we have to develop these other things, we have to give these presentations. And it's a lot more than I've really been used to. Like, honestly, my job's been incredibly light for the past month. So this week has been like actual busyness. It's been like actual stress. And like, I'm an adult, it's not a big deal, I can handle it. But I am a little bit more tired than I normally would be, which just means I'd rather be over here. I'd rather be like a bit lower energy, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit sillier. Oh, you installed a screen projector with 0 motes of dots. Ooh. Yeah, Sippy, I think you need to give us some of your holy powers to handle mundane work. So if you go up high, oh wait, so if you go up high to the right, fall all the way down, use the grapple to get big upwards momentum, use my falling speed. Oh, so in the I forget what they're called, the sandworm room? I don't know I would grapple onto in that room specifically. I like your thought though. Like, I had not necessarily considered trying to use velocity specifically as a way to transfer it a la like a portal thing. So that's a good idea though, and I will put that in my brain. As far as I don't like deep analytics visualization at work, you enjoy it too much. It's fun! Goon all day. You wouldn't usually expect this energy from you, even in the channel. Makes me wonder how long it's been. I can tell you the number if you want to know. You can handle stress, just not anxiety. I'm trying to cut back on coffee. Yeah, oh my God. So I was actually like above average stressed around 3 p.m. And I was like, my boss isn't responding to my messages and I can't actually finish the work until he does. And I just want to get this last thing done. And it was like the sort of like rolling ball of stupid work stress ideas. And it left me in a tangle. And my boss at 3:30 p.m., he's in Eastern, I'm in Central, so it was 4:30 for him. He was like, hey, Caliph, I'm gonna log out early for the night. I have to go do stuff with my kids. And I was like, yes, this is great. I need the space emotionally. I did a 9.5-hour day on Monday. I did a 9-hour, 25-minute day on Wednesday. I do want to take a fuck off afternoon. I need that. So what I did at 3:30 p.m. is I went upstairs, I went to the screened-in porch, and I was like, we're gonna take off all jewelry, we're going to just go and like exist in nature. So I brought my journal, I brought my pens, I wrote out a couple paragraphs of how I was feeling, and then I did a full body scan, and like everybody stores their stress differently. Mine is in my temples every fucking time. So when I do meditation courses, like guided meditation, they say, oh, scan evenly. Don't stop in one place and treat every part of your body equally. Personally, fuck that. I have to spend 4 times longer on my temples because it's a mental pouch for me. All of my stress is in those 2 locations. So I did a scan downwards. I spent like 45 seconds on my temples really slowly. And then I went all the way down to my toes. And one of my favorite like grounding exercises is not a scan down, but a scan up. When I first learned about it, it said like, close your eyes, imagine like a ball of light above your head, and imagine it slowly filling you. Whether you need to feel calm, whether you need to feel warmth, whether you need to feel energy, just imagine your whole body slowly getting filled with this substance that provides you with what you need. So I scanned all the way down to my toes, and then I closed my eyes, I imagined a source above me, and then I imagined, now that I've cleared myself out fully, filling myself up completely with the energy that I needed. So I felt amazing after that, but I definitely had to take a break. Rick, I hope you're great. I really enjoyed having a slightly slower work morning so I could stop by and hang out with you. So the one with the 2 grapple points in the area, the one that's too high. Oh, actually, I think you're totally right. I think that would have worked, yeah. Oh, definitely not 14. We're at 7. How to differentiate stress. Something you can do. That's true. Anxiety, nothing you can do, but you can worry. Yeah. I think with every single feeling I felt this week, negative-wise, I think it was probably stress, because there was always something I could have done. I can't believe you've been priming yourself for Hypno for so long. Look, I said when I first interacted with Hypno in VR chat when Grisden gave me a one-on-one session, Hypno is just horny guided meditation. So you're not so gradual, puppy TF, that friends have been all too happy to indulge has led you to start dipping your toes to being horny in VR? On a semi-related note, you have to share with me a very funny story related DMing it a couple days ago. Has you excited for a con that's 9 months away? Kieran, I love all of this for you. I love the puppy TF. I love the horny bullshit. Yeah, we have to go through the gaps. I'm remembering now. So I don't think there's any. Actually, there's one random thing I want to do while we're here. I missed this one guy like 20 times. So I never tried to kill all these fools here. And they're essentially like a mini boss because they're in the normal enemy area, but they have a lot of shit going on. So therefore I want to try and destroy them. So he has like 2, for the lack of better words, like mages up there. And I'm just gonna try and slowly take him out and see if anything happens after I murder these fools. You exploded on death? That's rude. So yeah, these guys. Whoop. Okay, they only have 2 sets of health, so what is that, 6 total? Because I think my charge shot is 3. Okay, there was nothing, but I'm glad I killed them anyway, just to tell myself that I did it. Horny Kieran, you abandoned the sheep horns. So as somebody who has multiple forms, I get it. It's fun to dip your toes into one over another. So there's gonna be a teleport really close by, and then I can kind of actually do the things that I want. Kieran, I hope you're doing well. Are you biting me? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go over here because there's a heal and a save. There we go. And I can teleport. So just looking over here and thinking, there's all these gosh darn blue blocks. There's one that's earliest in the game, and therefore I've been thinking about the longest. I can reach by going over here. And I have to circle back a lot earlier. Hi, Rational. Rational. If you responded on my other stream when I asked, I missed it and I apologize. But if there's any part of the story that you would feel comfortable sharing here or privately, that I'm assuming has been happening since objects have been ordered, I'd be curious. Oh, I jumped right into them. I wasn't looking. You only have 2 forms: mouse, prey, raptor, predator. Rawr, rawr. So I think it's gonna be the shaft over here. There should be some blue blocks in front of a pipe. They're red. Okay, well, I know there's ones over here. Yeah. That's what my brain was thinking. I'm like, if I'm wrong on that first pipe, then I know I can go over here, and here we are. We already fell in the quicksand here to go to the underwater area. Ooh, oh, fucking, I use my blue blocks to immediately get cucked by red blocks. I'm so fucking sad. Ooh. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Feel my presence over you. Feel a warm ball fall slowly from my breathing chest flow into your muzzle. Slowly, slowly feel the ball move down your face, down your chest, over your tummy and rest on your groin. Feel the warmth. Open your eyes. When you were saying the ball, all I could think is, because you used the Harvest emote, if Harvest was over the top of you and their mana hole was dripping on you. You're hanging out with a group in VR and a friend of yours joined. Met a friend of a friend that was also into hypno stuff. Oh, end up cuddling each other on the floor for 7 hours. That's awesome. Hi, Hurry. Hi, Snoogie. Snoogie, you'd be proud of me. I made a very organized list of all of the things that were on my mind since the last time that I played the game. Things that I could immediately do, so therefore I'm not gonna do. Various blue blocks, which I can now explode with my charge power. Where all the gold ones are I've seen, the plaid. Actually, there's a new fucking plaid spot right here I need to write down. 811, got it. 0811, plaid. Okay, so I was so sad because I'm like, oh, I can go over here, whoa. Immediately cocked by these guys right here. So cozy, it is cozy. So this is 911. So I'm going to a check mark on my blue block section and say, yeah, red blocks immediately behind. Okay, so that's Bupkis, unfortunately, but we can keep going. You want to be horny-tized by me? So a friend of mine, can I actually climb back up here? I cannot. A friend of mine was like, Telef, if you don't mind me asking, are you more of like the top or the bottom when it comes to hypno? And I said, well, I've really only been hypnode, so I guess that means the bottom. And they said, Kelif, that surprises me. Like, you're such an overzealous, confident guy. Really? And I said, I guess maybe I haven't found the correct target. Maybe I haven't found the person that makes me want to do evil, terrible things to them after they give me permission to do, in fact, evil and terrible things to them. So we'll see where that goes in the future. But yeah, for right now, I have enjoyed being on the other side. Looking forward to see how the game holds up through my note powers. We'll see. I mean, I'm only so powerful. So this actually leads perfectly into a work story, which everything in Kelif's life does. So how do I talk about this? Let me think about where I'm gonna go before I talk about that story. So the hard part about taking this style of notes is I have to think about how do I turn where I'm at into like these coordinates right here. The coordinates, of course, oh, wait. I know exactly where I want to go. Now I know how to structure it. So to me, taking notes is A, easy, and B, fun. I'm incredibly eager to be organized in all facets of my existence. So when I first started at my job last November, they were like, oh, hey, Kelif, we're so happy to have you here. Can you please help us with documentation? And in my mind, I'm like, I'm legitimately probably the perfect person to help with this, but at the same time, like, I don't know your tools, I don't know your system, I don't know your products. So for that reason, I think to myself, maybe I'm not actually a great person for this. Well, time has passed, and I know the tool, I know the system, I know the people, and like, it's true. Last November when I first started, this is when I like started helping with documentation stuff, and then it got shelved. Hey, it's back now. And now that it's back, they're like, oh my God, hey Kelif, can you please help these other teams over here? Because they just can't get to it. They're so busy. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm legitimately a great person to do this documentation style work. I really enjoy getting organized. I'm like, I know their tools at least a little bit. And it just shocks me that nobody writes anything down, like at all. Like they've been working on this project for like 5 years and they have basically no notes about any decisions that they have ever made or like any of the features that they have put into their tools. And I just like have my jaw like on the floor. Cause to me, I'm like, why the fuck would you not catalog the stuff that you're doing? A perfect example, during winter, like December times, I thought, oh, well, there's not really much work. I'm gonna explore this product that we have and daydream about features that I think would make it better, or to clear up like miscommunications in the UI to be a better user experience. And I developed something and it sat there since January. And I shared it with my boss on a call earlier. This story is too complicated to get too deep into, but I developed a feature and he was like, I don't know if we should really do it like that, Kelif. And I'm like, okay, I can try this other way that you suggested. The way that he suggested did not work. And we were debugging the way that he wanted me to do it that wasn't working. And I dragged my OneNote over. It's government, I have to use OneNote. And I said, hey, remember this from January? Like, why didn't we go with this? This literally solves all your problems and doesn't do the thing you don't like from my other solution. And he's like, I guess. And I had that solution to my notes since January sitting there, and I'm like, bruh, look at it. Accept me, love me. Any targets here? Any? No? Oh, I guess I just have to do it. Oh, true. Yeah, the YouTube video. That is Hypno in style, even if I don't have the eyes. I remember talking about appreciating the sheer force of personality you can exude upon someone in a previous stream. You don't want to be too good at it, you get stuck always doing it, yeah. And what I was going to tell my boss, but the conversation never happened, is I wrote, we are at the step of the slope before it becomes slippery. Like, if I am asked to do one more help with the documentation thing, I think that's when I need to look for a lifeline. The one that I currently did has been here since I started, so therefore it's a monster that I have to slay before I can sleep at night. The one that I'm currently helping with, I've been in and out of for the past 2 months, and have been part of like multi-hour long meetings discussing it, where I did take detailed notes. So for this specific project, I am a good helper. But any other stuff coming down, if they're like, oh, hey, Wes, you did such a good job on the other one, I would be like, I think I would actually put my foot down then. Pepper, hi. Yeah, Pepper, I did think, am I a bad person for not being Nardo tonight? You bet all the comments are useless ones, like increments by 1. The thing is, Kieran, you would fucking hate the code that my coworkers have written. So, how do I describe? I heard this term recently, greenfield compared to brownfield development, where you start from scratch or you start from a code base. They started from scratch, which I think made sense given what we had, because all they really had to do was take data from tables, transform it, and then save it to another table. They didn't have to like build a whole pipeline or class structure or whatever. But they basically had no comments in any of their code. And when I asked them about it, because we had meetings 2 months ago of me trying to help them restructure stuff, they were like, oh yeah, it does this, it does that, Like they knew what it was doing, but they just didn't write anything down. Like at all? You thought you were bad at organizing being documented? Every time I've talked to a coworker about writing things down, they've all told me, oh, I'm too busy. Like there's too many projects, I can't possibly. And I'm like, even 20 or 30 minutes a fucking week? Like, that would help you. That would like eliminate a lot of the tech debt that we're currently in. Too much documentation can lead to stale and date internal links. That's true. Yeah, see, like the decisions and the whys. So I mentioned earlier, like this week, I've been working here since last November, is the first week that we're releasing a new iteration of the product that I'm taking over. And I'm like, hey, Mr. Boss, I'm gonna take a little bit of time to write down the hows, the whys of like this stuff that we're doing, because we'll need it later. We're gonna have to update the current documentation eventually with the new features that we're implementing for this product. And he was just like, oh yeah, you can do that. Like it was not something he was prepared to discuss. Accept me, love me. Yeah, Cadenza, I've only had like 2 industry jobs, so I don't necessarily know how other companies do it, aside from how friends tell me it happens over there. And I'm personally aghast at how little people wrote anything down leading into this, because like especially because it's contract, like it's contract work. We're going to hand this off. The documentation is literally a part of the contract that we are paid to do, and they still didn't write anything down. Hi, BMO. Have you ever thought about slaying the monster instead of kissing it? Ooh. So yes, I should let it win, a la like Corruption of Champions. Yeah, in-house code, yeah, it's pretty bad. You're the only one that really develops in your group. You write code for non-coders. 1 comment of line per line, it's awful. Yeah. So speaking of awful, this is government work, so therefore we really only have access to Microsoft tech stack. So let this next thing hurt you. Our documentation is in a 500-page Microsoft Word document. It's bad. Like I would have preferred to put it in a OneNote or like a SharePoint wiki, which we both have access to. but we were specifically told, no, keep it in a Microsoft document and only one. And I'm just like, Harbu, yikes. What is there is good, but the way that it's structured is unfortunately terrible. So in the last 2 weeks, rewriting your manager's ancient code, some Eldritch Horrors, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Modest. Oh, yeah. I would love to learn more. So, random side note based on what Snoogie was saying. I recently finished, it was last month, my certification that I was working towards, QSBA, ClickSense Business Analytics guy. And I've been talking with other coworkers in my company of just like, what should I go for next? I don't really want to do another Click thing because I think that's only on this contract. I really don't think we're going to see it again unless we're here forever or what the fuck ever. And I don't necessarily want to do the same thing in another tech stack, a la like Power BI, Tableau, QuickSight, whatever. I kind of like the idea of like broadening my horizons a little bit. I think learning more about data engineering in Python or whatever language, I think that could be really good. Kling architecture describes a way for, to translate for management the state of tech debt at a code base that's appropriate. That's perfect. Those are skills I need. Oh, I didn't tell you, Snoogie. I purchased Kill It With Fire. I just haven't gotten to it. It's over on my work desk in the other room. Kel begrudgingly embracing a management role. One day, people just write down their fucking comments. No. Updated stuff, git commit with plus 5,000, minus 9,000s are the best, yeah. I'm gonna sip my tea. Carson, I actually really like Tableau. I think in-house at my company, they have access to Tableau, but I've never worked on like a workplace that has access to it. I mean, every high-level data visualization tool has like pros and cons about it. Like Power BI, really awesome at like the back-end data modeling. It's actually very powerful, and like DAX has like its own level of power too. That was a, whoa. Is that a graphical glitch? Is this supposed to be? Are you not supposed to spawn him and walk the fuck away? These are, I don't think you're supposed to do that. Anyway, oh yeah, it's really mad at me. I literally can't see the platform because he's fucking blocking it with his mind powers. All right, we're just gonna go over the top of them and hope we can kill them. I can't see the platform. I guess there's the red mushroom stuff, and then that would work. I don't know. Okay. We can see. Now I'm dead. It was so funny to me. I wanted to see if it could get close to it. Oh yeah, matplotlib. I haven't gotten to do like visualization in Python only in like quite a long time. I've pretty much been relegated to high-level dashboarding, so like Click and Power BI and Tableau and stuff. Oh, I thought I was grabbing it. Okay. Puppy, hi Strutsky. You dug your VR out back today. You're gonna be there tomorrow, and you can tell me all your creature noises. Okay. I forgot you could turn around. That was actually kind of my plan, was to try and like just bait you. All right, there we go. Also, I want to go to this computer. This computer's offline. Frick off, man. You see the dragon came out to play. Hi Pi, hi Darthwing. Oh yeah, what I was talking about before that guy was a piece of shit and totally took over the world. Power BI, really awesome at data modeling. I think DAX is cool. QuickSight, I really like how it has like the vertical scroll really on lockdown. Like you can make an infinitely high page essentially. I think it's really good at making like quick dashboards, like dirty development, just very fast. I really like the API that my company had access with it. I think Tableau is fucking gorgeous, and I think it has a lot of really good custom things. Click is cool, but I worry it gives too much power to the developer in the sense that like set analysis and all you can do with that lets you ignore data model problems too easily by letting you do too many custom things. So therefore, you as a developer are almost encouraged to just say, oh no, we can fix it with set analysis, as opposed to fixing the data model. That's what I worry about. Don't start with puppy noises. It's gonna start a chain in chat. So how do we make graphs about my horny stories that I've been writing for public consumption? Because we could do sentiment analysis and so we could do word count. That's really easy. Sentiment analysis, I feel like would be all positive though. The idea of sentiment analysis being words could be categorized into like a -5, +5 of positivity. I feel like it would all be positive. Oh, you're making fun of how I said off? I thought we were friends making puppy noises together. Let me write this down actually. This is what, 11:19? So I'm just gonna say computer offline. Maybe need to turn power back on somehow, question mark? Power VI, you haven't seen powers 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? No, it's like this, it's an async kind of game. Like I could find the later power before the earlier ones. I mean, we could also be friends and make puppy noises together, promise? Oh, I can't do that when it's red. I knew I could go this way. All right, so I've never been over here. There's a portal down there. So the security area has originally also used, was originally also used as a docking bay for visitors. The idea was that it could be locked up easily. Imagine getting locked up easily should something happen. This makes this place especially terrifying now that the AI is compromised. I like how this is kind of like a ship bay. These doors look like colorful chainsaws to me. Don't give me new art ideas, yeah. You've completed all 5 of your worlds in the I'm so bad at that. Archipelago server's big async. There's only 5 game worlds out of 1,800. More than 75% of the worlds are done now. That's awesome. Yeah, just like that, Calix, you get it, you know. Oh, Grafana dashboards. You were clicking through the UI too fast when editing them. The JS wouldn't save things at random. I fucking hate that for you. That's true. Yeah, Poppin's really good at barking and whining classes. You want a -int analysis? The research will assist you in your pursuits of knowing how to turn everyone into a pettable puppy. I feel like everybody already wants that. I feel like you don't have to do much. It's locked off. Every new place I go blocks me. So we probably need some way to deal with these things. So let me write this down though. 1420? That actually was not on my list originally. So 1420, that's the bottom of the water area. So there's a teleport inside of a chainsaw-looking door. Robot to the right, gray block, preventing access. Okay, so we can't make any forward momentum there, and the computer was offline. You're all so silly, delightfully. So if people haven't picked up on it, that emoji really shows what I've been into recently. And let's just say, it messes with your brain more than I expected it to. Oh gosh, tug me. So there's also a computer over here. There is the alpha computer to the left, and this is like the beta computer, yeah? Okay, so both computers are marked as offline. You saved the cowboy piece before you realized it was me. That's true, you did say that. Hi, Darthwing. Gosh, that's a nice Hypno. Chat, do you have Hypnoize in your avatar if you're a VR user? And if not, then why not? Well, frig. I've tried a number of blue doors, and I'm actually surprised how little forward momentum those have provided me. I thought with the power of my notes, I was like, oh, we're gonna find so many doors so quickly. I'm gonna be so sexy cool with it. But the answer is really that we are documenting what directions need to be returned to for specific conditions, which is really all I care about. Eyes, wing, visors. That's a gold door over there. I can't do that. I think it's to the right over here, the teleport. It's been a hell of a passion of mine. It's been great. So I did a Discord call, as I always do, with my boyfriend on Saturday, and my husband came on in. And both of them were teasing me in the sense of, Kelif, why are you so good at this? Was the basic conversation, which was very funny to me. So I know I can go upwards. That's not a big deal. So I'm thinking, what is the coordinates of this spot? It's 1710. I wrote one that said, but I think I know what I want to try next. At documenting your incredibly lewd escapades, let's just say in the way that I've been embracing this tool. I'm also very good at documenting my lewd escapades. Multiple friends have complimented me at the idea of, oh, Kelif, your writing voice is very similar to your speaking voice. I feel like you are tugging me along at a very eager and wonderful rate. I know those are blue over there. We already know that way. There's blue on the floor over here, which is why I want to come over and test it. Yeah, these. Oh, water. So this is new. We've never been down here. That's a one-way. We don't want to go over there yet. Ah! Bro. Is this just like a little boss room? Can I break this wall open? No. I mean, I am going to try and kill you. I've already learned how much health these guys have because I fought them in the other zone. This is actually an easier area to fight them. I miss. Oh, so yeah, there can occasionally be powerful enemies that will open a way, which is nice to know. Ah, love to be tugged along, yeah. You're cute, that's true. Synths come with hypnovisors as standard. Gosh, synths are so attractive. Shout out to Lewd Escapades. Shout out to Lewd Escapades. This is a maze, I'm guessing. They're showing me a pathway that I can travel, is how I'm parsing this. Not that I understood the direction to go here. So I know that we can go over here. Okay, so to the right. Ooh, fuck. Oh, never fine. Fuck, stop following me. Oh my God, it has to be the bottom? It has to be the bottom. Oh my God, I'm dead. Oh. Okay, we're just gonna follow this guy. How can we get to the bottom? I'm just following that one color right now. Are we getting close or no? I can't tell. We need to get to the other side. So this one is blocked. That's blocked. So I feel like... Ooh! So we have to get the fuck out is the problem. I solved it, quote unquote, in the sense that I got there. One of these will kill me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. I need to get to a safe. Oh fuck. I have to go to unknown territory. That sucks. I could not have known that was right there. I could not have known it was going to be just gates on a water slide filled with laser blades. Oh, that's so funny. If I even just had a little bit more health, that would have been fine. Like I said, we do not know the answer to the puzzle. We know the basic idea of that we have to come from the bottom. So that actually does give us a lot of leg room. I already took damage twice, unfortunately. Going to the bottom at first was a bad idea. What I should have done, and what I will put into my brain if we repeat this, is to drag them upwards at the start and tug them that way. Kelif, where are you picking up this Brooklyn from? I think I talked about on my last stream, Lyra, the idea of the Gibber who makes free paw VR chat fetish content. They just go, you wanna look at my paws? Ooh yeah, you like it when I'm your boss? They talk like that, and that's really where I'm getting it. Collared and leashed and brought around like a puppy. Oh, sorry, that was just my puppy chainsaw that was revving. Okay, so I know the basic idea was here. Okay, my brain actually did remember it. I'm so proud of my brain. I legit did not think I got that. All right, cool. Pause. Yeah, it's literally like pause. I have to go down at first. I'm gonna lock in right now. Sorry, I'm always locked. Oh, that was so good. Let's go. This is a fall. Okay. Meta thought. What if these blocks down here, ooh, they're not breakable. Okay. Yeah, the bottom one can't even be because my laser's touching it. You love doing that voice, like when you smoke 3 packs a day, yeah. So we still need to save. Get out of here. There's the energy down there, but it's not actually a save. This bugs me. Also, I've been thinking about it, but not talking about it. This thing is slightly different than the others, and therefore I hate it. You fucking paws. You fucking paws. All right, we're gonna go save. Also, I didn't mark that we did that on my documentation. So I said bottom of floor. That's a check mark. It has been finished. Let's see. Bottom of water shaft, lower part of map. I did do that one. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's blue blocks down in the hot, spicy lava area. That's true. Yeah, we tested that one. We can't do it. So there's only 4 more blue blocks that Past Me wrote down that I have not gotten to. Also, wait, I just had a thought. Is this from how we use the diskettes? Yeah, still air. Yeah, and they said the lowest part of the station. I still don't know how to get up to the top here because I can't grasp the ceiling, so I'm like slightly off. I wonder if the 2 diskettes I found could activate those computers, question mark. Hawk. Paul Malls. It's sorry, it's Corlith, not Kelif. Yeah. I'm FF7672, actually. Anyway, hi Lion, hi Hawk. Hawk, I was lurking playing this game in Lupin's chat yesterday, and you talking about how, your schedule already felt overwhelming. I hope your day was kinder to you today. I hope that your schedule, you'll get used to parts of it, that was maybe just the worst day of the week, because I know college just started back up. Oh, a Moonlift? I thought it was Kelefang. I think what I can do here, because I know it's in the hot, spicy lava area. So I need to loop this way, and then it'll be on the floor. Wednesday is the roughest day, today slightly better. I'm very happy to hear that for you. So it's not exactly here. It's definitely not in the lava. Wait, we just need to go save again. I took so much damage. I think it's one more screen to the left on the ground. It's Moonlift now? Yes, boss. You're right, boss. I'm sorry, boss. Chat, I need to keep up my consistent flirting with that guy that I'm going to see at AFC. So I should send them a selfie of my haircut that I had today. We're in a timer also. Oh, that goes up there? That shit sucks. We're still in a timer here. I don't think we're living this. Especially when I fall there. So we could have done a loop there, but like what? I don't understand what the forward progress could have been. So my current thought is we eventually will have to resolve this damage over time problem, or we just need a bunch more health, which you don't have right now. But there is still another direction that we could have gone here to explore. Waiting. Oh, we could have gone down. Because we don't... Oh, it's just death. Can I blow this up? You cannot blow that up. Wait, I can go under? Damn it. Okay. So I don't necessarily know what was over there. I'm going to do one more look now that I have slightly more knowledge and hopefully slightly more muscle memory. To explore that upper left part of the area. I don't think I'm expecting very much, but it's more about experimenting than anything else. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. All right, very slightly more. Theoretically, if I didn't take any damage, I might be getting to a new room, but I don't know how to confirm if that will be a damage room or not. So I'm just gonna leave a note about it. I'm going to say, long winding room. Maybe try again when you have more than 18 health. All right, that's the note that I'm leaving to myself. You should have something extra spicy like a skirt. It's true, I did not wear a skirt today, even though I could have. Yeah, Hawk is a great person, it's true. I like Hawk a lot. I'm gonna sip my tea. Okay, so 1814. What would 1814 be? Well, we need to get back to a teleport no matter what, so. That's priority 1 right now. We can do that better. We can do it like... Oh, I need to grab like the side? Yeah, that's what I wanted. All right, I know we can go to the left. We already got that. Yeah, we already got that. So let's recuperate. So what would 18 be? Is this around 18? Isn't 1814 the floor? Oh, that's right. So where we just got that diskette, what I could have done is I could have walked just 2 rooms to the left on that same floor that we broke into. It's gonna be down, it's not this way. And that also would have been new. So let's go over there. Corlith Moonfang, hi Dusky. Dusky, it was so fun hanging out in Rick's stream earlier. You have 4 Mpregs. If you collect all of the Mpregs and put them in a Prenaction gauntlet, you can snap and make every man pregnant. Can I, like, you know, as your friend, Lion, can you make sure that I am 8 months pregnant and not have to wait the whole term of 9? I feel like that would be a real solid to me personally. delete this. Oh, I forgot there's little spiders here. These are interesting enemies because you can't hurt them until like their bodies spawn. Okay, so we've never been over here. This is new. Oh, did that lock it off? Oh, it opened it up. Am I silly? Is that traversable or no? What's the difference? Oh, it is traversable. I did not think it was. Oh, you can't make it go the other way. I saw one of those in the underwater area. Okay. We've never, oh, there's a tube. I actually didn't even notice that tube. I was just hugging it with my body. So it says S, there's 3 tubes, 2 go down. Oh, sorry, 1 goes up, 1 goes down, 1 goes down left. What can we see in our map here? There's no icons. So to me, the S, it looks like it's going to the left, like it's in the center. I'm gonna reload my avatar. Occasionally my eye tracking just resets, and I don't know why, but I like having my eye tracking, so. Deckies is happy about this, maybe a little. Forever, oh man, this is just the worst version of edging, being pregnant and not being able to give birth. Yeah, the jewel art. Let's see. So, I mean, this is a gamble no matter what. I'm choosing left as my gamble. Let's go. Remember that you can skip and eat? Yeah, I do remember. Well, honestly, I thought to myself, what if they had a secret little second message? Hello? I didn't mean to go over here, but I'm stuck here now. It just saves, so it's not a big deal. Is there anything else over here? The room does not imply that you could fall in here. We love appreciating dragons. Oh, they're all fall blocks. Got it. Okay, have a nice day. I thought it was just those 2. Hold right, go down, and wait. Oh, it pumps up. I like it, you can just give him the ring around the rosy. Interesting. So I can get up here, okay. Those eyes are scary to me in the background. Once the emergency system activated, getting close to the AI mainframe became nearly impossible. The dozens of blast doors guarding its core certainly ensure that no outsider gets in. The system is actually connected to it. Is this the security robot I saw that was in the water area to the right through the blue blocks near the thing that I called a chainsaw? If it were destroyed, the whole intricate security program would practically crash. Okay. Interesting. So I'm gonna write that down in my little mystery section. Well, no. I have notes from the game itself. I have a section for that. I'm gonna write down somehow, oh wait, no. I'll just write down, if you kill the security robot, then the blast doors may get destroyed. And where was that security robot? I wrote that down to, yeah, 1420. It was 1420. Okay. Okay. I can't do anything with gold, so I think this room currently is Bupkis, unless there just happens to be like a breakable wall. I don't know where I got into using the word Bupkis again, but I kind of like it. Oh, we got one. Does that mean that this one breaks? Yes. They had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Maybe when lights are on. Oh. Fisherman? I can't get up there unless there's a breakable wall. 4 pillars, 4 locked gates. Meddling with things one doesn't understand won't do any good. 4, I guess I'll write that down. 4 pillars, 4 locked gates. So I can't, this is specifically a one-way fall, so I can't get up there. So unless there is something I can break, then this is off limits. This might just be a mystery to add to the list of mysteries. Okay. Yeah, because I've tried to, like, swing up those before, and I've had no luck. I've tried to jump up them, shoot up them. I'll write down under mysteries, though. 15-15. What do I want to call that? Like a one-way fall gate with a fisherman and a save block? And I'll also say came from teleporter room below, pipes in upper right. Bupkiss is good, and yeah. You like werewolves as an adjective? The stream is werewolves. Henway, somebody described them as a bisexual werewolf, which neither are true, but for some reason, it's hilarious to me, and I keep wanting to call them that. The low energy stream is healing you. It's what you needed. It's what I needed too. To be able to go live with no expectations. Like, that's why I like this side channel, is when I'm live here, there's no recap, there's no high energy. I could just sit here and stare at my notes and not talk to chat if I really wanted, but I do want to talk to chat. Hi, Lurk. Wait, this is mean? I could kill his fish. Okay, I feel like a piece of shit, and I was just wondering if he would come be like, how dare you? And like open the gate or something. I don't know what I thought. Okay, yeah, so it respawned. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Is there any block I didn't shoot here on the upper pipe? I feel like I did. Is there a possible fall block that I haven't tested? I stood here, right? I did stand here. Caliph likes talking to me. Chat? Oh, Mottos, are you the current chat representative? Can you please be my conduit to all of chat's emotions? You must be really out of it. You only just realized this wasn't the Caliph channel. Hi, Bima. I mean, I use the same scenes in OBS specifically just because it's easier. You're wondering the difference in the channel once you get it. It's like hanging out between critters. Yeah, a lot of the times I don't even play, actually, the vast majority of the time, I don't play the same games. I've just been really enjoying this game, and I took notes on it yesterday, and I wanted to think about like the different places I could go in it. So yeah, I wanted to casually play this over here. More plaid? I'm writing that down. 13-15, adding that to my list of plaid blocks. 13-15, plaid? We here at Chat Incorporated would like to put forward that Caliph is hot. We will be making an acquisition. Oh man, you think this little guy over here is a hot guy? What gave it away? The lilt wrist, the circle gold glasses, the collection of tea canisters that he has over here for reasons, but he hasn't actually used them yet. Who's Caliph? He's somebody who's trying to take my color away from me, and I will be walking up to him and starting a conversation. Mottos the only allowed to use words in chat. Everyone else critter. Mottos gets the words. That little guy is quite hot. Thank you, Rational. I do feel handsome right now. A simple fish, minding its own business, suddenly feels its existence come to an abrupt, painful end, killed by the capricious whims of a curious spacefaring explorer. Then just as abruptly, it finds itself alive once more, with no capacity to process what just transpired, and so with no other recourse, it resumes swimming, for it knows nothing else. Thank you. That was great, actually. Stop being so good at flustering you with your voice. You're gonna die and explode in that order. I'll be curious to see what these are about. So also that's a squiggle. We've never seen it. There's also a blue block up there. There's a lot of new information. We've never seen these flowers before. We've never seen like this squiggle version of the line before. I wonder if that is impassable. We won't be able to test because we don't have plaid powers. Oh, let's take this out. That'll be 3. Are they getting bigger when I shoot them, or am I crazy? They are. Look, comparison. They knew. Wait, can I make them grow? I was hoping that they would combine. I was really hoping they'd get bigger. Okay. What does this accomplish aside from making me feel tall and cool? I don't know. That's interesting. Wow, this room has so many of these dudes and so many blue blocks and so many flowers. Oh man, these flowers are giving me like Witness vibes of just like, they are looking certain directions. What if these arrows are important? What's the screen? 12:15. I'll write down some things that are mysteries here. Let's see, 12:15. Flowers, lots of, I'm just gonna call them cell enemies, like C-E-L-L. Lots of cell enemies. There was also a rainbow squiggle, similar to the squiggles we saw before, but wavier. Walk into scream, ball inflation on screen, and then leave. Well, there was also an explosion too after the balls got big enough. Does it need to accomplish more than that? No. I want to stand in it again, actually. Hi, Badger. Hi, Sword. Thank you for me. Thank you for giving my stupid bit more gravitas than it deserved. That's the fun thing about having like a cool voice, is I can read anything silly and try and make it sound serious. Yeah, true, actually. It does make me think of Metroids. That's me trying to mimic Bo. I guess the idea is that I have to, I don't even need to, actually. I was gonna say like, well, I have to be able to like stand on these to be able to like get to the other spot, but I could have just grappled up here. I don't know, this was suspicious because it was like dug out a little bit to me. I've also seen this little like robot. I think they're a robot. Maybe they're a security drone that activates once I kill the other security robot. I don't know. Anything in this game that has a suspicious layout to me, I feel the need to question in every possible way. Which I think is the correct mindset, but I don't believe I have enough information to learn anything here, aside from learning that I don't know anything. I mean this affectionately. Wow, they only take 2 taps? I already learned that I can do that with them. Oh, is that anti-grapple block the anti-fun block on my screen? Okay. Duh. Your device will restart to update outside of active hours. Cool, don't do it right now. Remember to leave it on. Open settings to adjust your active hours. I literally yesterday adjusted my active hours. I think that means we're fine. I don't think that means it'll restart right now. Yeah, so I do think the hitch yesterday, or sorry, 2 days ago, was Windows Update being a piece of shit. So I told it, hello, you can update at any point during my workday where I'm not using you. That's a good blush rational. So many people speaking cat. Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Zord, thank you so much for 2 years. You know what I did, Zord, is I started to go through your voice messages. I went through 5 and I took notes on them. So I will get through the other, 10 in due time, and I'll respond to your beautiful soul. So theoretically, I can get to the uppies here. Oh, I do use Firefox. Is there like an AI chatbot thing? I've never used it, if that's like a setting. Zord sends you special voice messages. I should rephrase, we send each other special voice messages. It's not a One Direction thing. Frick! See, that was close. We almost got those. You find yourself using ChatGPT a ton. There's this guy who's the lead of the data team, which is like 3 steps above me or something like that at my company. And we were talking about Claude specifically, Claude AI. And he's been kind of I'm fucking stuck on this problem. I just need another voice. And I've been using him when I can't figure out a work thing. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, just like normal searches. But I have actually enjoyed having another conversational partner whenever I feel like I'm stuck. Recap in VR. Oh, they added it recently. It's not intrusive, it's just there for funsies, I guess. Oh, it's on by default, okay. You know what I could do is, I don't want to find where it is right now, so I'll just put it in my journal. Turn off Firefox chatbot. I don't necessarily know how to get back up to where I was previously. Oh, wait, I'm really, oh, I know where I am. But I saw this area from below, so this is gonna be near a fall block. I'm assuming that's a fall block, and I actually don't want to go there. I actually don't know if it's a fall block, but we're just thinking out loud. So those are the anti-fun blocks, the anti-grapple blocks. I can't use them. Recap, you say. Oh, actually, you know, that's way closer than I thought. And also, I've triggered all of China to look at me. Dang it. I can't fucking, there we go. That was actually really hard to get out of. What was that one scene from Mulan? That's what I was trying to envision in my mind of now all of China knows you're here. You're so sick of AI? You're gonna start smashing up self-driving cars, spray painting robo slurs on Roombas? Do that a couple feet off the ground. Top right, click the application menu. Settings. Show sidebar. Gear icon at the bottom. I actually don't even know where the sidebar is. And I get distracted looking through my Firefox, so I'm not going to anymore. Oh, the AI written fake tech articles litter on the internet where they hallucinate fixes for issues that don't work. That sounds like literal torture to me. Perhaps doing voice message would help you. Oh, you know what, Rego, what I recommend is what Snoogie did for me and what I did in return to them. This was what, a few months ago? They went into VR and they recorded like essentially a voice message, but they were gesticulating with VR. And I did the same for them. I sent like, what, 6, 7 different like VR style recorded messages for friends. That was really fun. You like the video messages via VR? It felt really, yeah, it was really good. Overthink, then you don't send because it's been too long, forgot, etc. Yeah. They would want to read this, but how should I word it? Yeah. Oh no, I missed the first part. Notorious terrible with messaging to people via text, replying to people, even sending something. Something to the act of writing to someone makes you reticent, makes it more ever to put past a perfectionist attitude. I'm really bad at starting conversations, and a number of people here might argue I'm bad at continuing them, but I have a very good memory and I love to-do lists, so I never forget about anybody. It's really just about the balancing act of, oh, do I like listen to this right now? Do I do this after stream? Do I do it before? Do I put off doing this other thing to get back to people? What do I prioritize? Who do I prioritize? That's where I struggle, is the prioritization, not necessarily the doing. You have a bad memory, it makes it worse, yeah. The long reply anxiety's real. Okay, I think that's the play. We just try and like, ooh. Hey, that's what I wanted. Even at a time... Even at a time like this, some good music helps me relax a bit. Which is too bad you lost your music player? Where was it? You've been running from various dangers for so long you can't remember. Security area at the bottom of the station, maybe? At least I can hum to myself. Ooh, it didn't mark it. I'm surprised. So I'm gonna write this down. So we're gonna go over to, what do I wanna say? Notes from the game itself? Yeah, security area at the bottom of the station, lost music player. And I'll write down the cell where we got this hint, which is 0915. So here I think is the play of, can we generate enough momentum to actually like get all the way up there? I should try and not use my secondary jump. Where do we grab for this? Ooh, I hit the, I understand where the grapple blocks are there now. So that white block is probably like the ideal spot to grab when you're on this side. So, oh, actually, should I just like jump from over here? Ooh. Yeah, I know there is a, what do you call it, like a one-way jump block at the top of there. Yeah, I feel like we just need to get enough height, and that's kind of like the punish you pit if you fall in there. I think this is the correct idea and will work with right execution. There's a certain rambling tone that's hard to describe that I can pick up on to tell something is one of those fake AI articles, yeah. Caliph never forgets. If you do an awkward fart, he'll remember forever. You joke, but like, it's a legitimate problem in my life where, and Zord and I have talked about this because they have a really good memory. The idea that somebody will do something that you know you have talked about and annoys you, but either they have forgotten or moved on, or they forget something hurtful that they did to you and you remember incredibly every single detail of how it felt. And it's an awkward position to be in of, it's literally not what they intended to do, but I can remember how hurt I felt in the past. Caliph remembers everything embarrassing to do around him. No comment. Your weakness with writing messages is sending, fretting about it, deleting, been forcing yourself to not. I mean, we had very nice conversations back and forth, Sippy. Double-edged sword. Oh, you using, yeah, coding, Excel sheet processing. Can you check this, make sure I get rid of the sensitive info? Yeah. That was pretty good. I feel like I need to appreciate the lateral movement of like the lefties, righties. Cause like I can get a shit ton of height if I do that. It's kind of sobering. Knowing others might not remember that. Yeah, I think the vast majority of people don't deal with the specific anxiety that I talked about. I think a lot of people just forget like the small things you think they remember. Ooh, okay. Okay. So we have to figure out really the right spot in the air to be able to grab, because we want the second jump. We want to save that for when we get close and to give us like a little boost. See, like that was really good. That was close. That is like, I think what we're looking for, that energy. Yeah, like that's bonkers of how high we can get. I wonder, like, I feel like I should do something like that, like intentionally hit one of those unfun blocks. Oh, I wonder if I'm being really silly about it. There's something I didn't try. No, I really thought that was a hint. Frick, I thought one of these would break. Shit, I think we do have to do the thing I was trying. The thing about good memory is exactly the memory of pain that marks you some way too, yeah. I very remember, like, I don't remember if it was your mom or your sister, but like that thing that they said that hurt you that they didn't remember. Yeah. I remember having this conversation before. You forget easily. It's incredibly hard to make you feel resentment. You only hold grudges for like the worst people in your life. Because most of the things that make you feel bad in some way in the moment just kind of fade away. And yeah, most of like my stress, my anxiety is very temporary, but like with people it's hard. There's very few people who I will never forgive. It's like 2 friends who really wronged me and my ex, and that's it. Everybody else, it's like, oh, you know, that was an awkward moment, or they were depressed, or I was depressed, or something like that. It takes a lot to get to the no return spot. Thank you for saying that. Helps a lot, of course. One of your coworkers has a wife who perfectly remembers random stuff I've told her at work parties from years ago, and it's scary as fuck. I strive to be that person. Caliph remembers every orgasm. Yeah, because I write them down in incredible detail. And then I film some of them. ESA's grapple momentum conservation is really interesting. You combine it with the fixed angle, therefore not having to aim it. Yeah, I've been appreciating that, where like, you know, here it's a very small, like 45-degree angle, but as we like keep going, like you can like tug yourself and keep going. Environmental station, dragon, hi mall. You remember the thing I told you? I do. Yeah, that was a great conversation. I loved that convo. That was the same night that Rego and Marshman and I were just in the fucking room and nobody else is around, and then you found us, parentheses positive. That was close. Yeah, that was a great night. A couple other people came by, but like we were the main people there. Oh, you were also wearing that one avatar that Trip really liked that had the shorts that you could just be taken off. So it makes you worry about hurting others. You feel sometimes that I'll do something that I don't remember, which hurts someone, and they'll remember and I won't. How could I ever apologize for something you don't know? It's nerve-wracking. Makes you paranoid about any possible pain that I could ever inflict on people. Has this happened before? Like, has somebody been like, Rego, I can't believe you've done this, and you're kind of just looking left and looking right? Or is it a theoretical anxiety? I don't think the people like me, the people like Zord, would hold that against anybody else. I don't imagine we would. Dang it. I hate the little anti-fun pit that I keep getting shoved into. I like getting bullied, but by sentient beings, not the environment. Ooh, if I had gotten that, I think that would have been perfect. I think that's kind of the speed that I want. I think the reason the anti-fun, anti-grapple blocks are there is to show you exactly where you should be aiming. Like, AKA right at that white block when you have just the right amount of height. Bullied by the uncanny random nature of the universe. Oh, actually, I should try and spam the, how do you say, like, I should just spam the grapple whenever I hit the unfun block, and then maybe it'll, like, still catch one of the lower ones. Because, like, you do pause. Like, you lose your momentum, but you don't lose your height. Well, I mean, you do, but, like, a very small amount. Ooh. I'm getting better at the start. Getting a lot more height originally. Ooh, am I being a silly Billy here? Is the correct idea just to do like this? Well, I fucking fell, but going off the ceiling and then like just going to the left and not super swinging up there, I bet that would actually be easier. And we can much more consistently like get up here. Okay. Oh my god, that was way easier. Oh, what do we do? Okay, I was slightly mentally prepared for that. I was slightly mentally prepared for that. Wait, that's a solid block up there. So we actually can't progress in here? Oh wait, it's a teleport. It's just unlocked. I can just go there when I go back to another spot. But this brings up the idea of I have to make it to a save to actually like register that. There's a save right there. I can't get to it though. Also, there's a right entrance to this room according to the map. I'm assuming it's like the upper right there next to where that robot is. Unless there's like some tricky thing. I think this is a you have to teleport up there room. That's how I'm parsing that. And a cough. Oh, it happened when you were younger. And that knowledge is literally mortifying. Yeah, it stays with you. You know these moments recently? Or maybe I have and I don't remember, which is the worst possible state to be in. I believe in the Rego that I know in this moment. I feel like they are a trustworthy individual who in no intentional ways would hurt anybody that they care about. And knowing that if you did ever hurt me emotionally, I know it would come from an unintentional space. So therefore, even if you would eventually forget and I would eventually remember in this worst case possible scenario, I don't imagine a space where me would hold it against you because I know it would never come from a place of intentional malice. I think it's all the possible interaction in the future things that are solved by putting your feelings out among good friends. Those things happen naturally. True. A plus side of remembering everyone is you can remember how many people you love and adore along the way, remembering every loving word they said to you. Oh my god, my boyfriend has said so much good shit to me. Smokes fake cigarette. This game of dragon is mazier than I expected. No, it makes sense, because like dragons are in Devore and like their intestines are definitely a maze. Or if I was in Devore, I would say amazing, but I don't care, so. There's also a down there. Do I remember that? I don't know if I remember that. I really don't want to have to go all the way back up to that teleport again. Yeah. So we just need to find a save and a teleport. That was a fall block, which is what I expected. A save is a priority no matter what. Ooh, we only have 9 health, so we should go to that save immediately and make sure we actually keep that progress. I immediately got hit. It's okay, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine. Bwah, bwah. Bwah is such a Rega sound. right, so we saved our progress, which is really the main thing that matters. But now, damn it. So that thing that Helix was talking about was like absolutely the correct play. Oh, he got stuck down there, nerd. Okay. Ooh, actually, he's stuck down there, parentheses, scary. Dang it. Ooh, I got sucked into the floor. I'm spamming A, I promise. Oop, you son of a frick. That was gonna be a perfect height. Okay, so it doesn't matter if we die now because we just got the save. Okay. I just want to try and go up here just to prove that I can. Like, I know that I can, but like objectively, I want to prove to my mind and body that I can. I think getting shot actually does like lower my momentum. It lowers my motivation having holes in my body. Imagine Kelv doing this in a dragon's stomach.
Oh man, I knew I was gonna cuddle him. I didn't know it would end like this.
Me in a dragon's stomach, record scratch sound. You might be wondering how I got here. Ooh, that's actually a good idea, is build up momentum on the curve. Yeah. Vorshu was a treat. It's not a treat. Well, it might be a treat for you, but not for me specifically. If I ever get got by like the Vor buddies, I feel like they win. I mean, Foodski, Tama, they would be so jazzed if I became a Vor fanatic. I don't see it happening in any stretch of the imagination, but I also wouldn't see becoming really into chastity, and look at what happened. All right. Dang it. Prove it for the boys who are watching. There are boys here in chat. Oh my gosh. And I've been horny with a number of them. Kank. Failwin. I mean, I sent you that piece of art that had that also featured in it. Ooh, that's pretty close. You can definitely do this. Oh, you're playing, oh, somebody sent me a picture of that new wolf. It was very handsome. Gosh, hi, Faye. Faye, I hope you're doing amazing. Man, I keep getting my best grabs when I don't have like the hole up there. You too shall send me a picture soon. Is it gonna be of your puppy as a dragon? I think I might give up on this momentum strat, even if it would make Helix even more proud of me, because it'll just be faster to go the other way, and I can talk to chat because I've been that direction. I like the violently neutral Kelef to Vor. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'd prefer if it didn't, but given how many people I know into Vor and how aggressive they want me inside of them, I feel like it's bound to happen at some point. Did I? Well, actually, no. We can tell easily if the switch is in the right direction because that'll be open. That's open, so the switch should be in the correct direction as far as I remember and understand. Yeah, see, like, this is the squiggle that I know. The squiggle in the other room was fucked up and looked like it was getting tickled. Sorry. I saw a rar in chat and I couldn't help myself. I forget what was over here. Yeah, that's right. An impassable barrier. So, oh, we probably just come from the right side, and that's like the hint that there is something over there. Hollow Knight grub sound. What is it? Bapanada. Yeah, I love Bapanada. I think it was when I watched Kofu play the game, they were really into Bapanada. And it made me really into Bapanada. It's a high-pitched yeah, I didn't remember what the grubs did. I just remembered Bapanada. Bapanada. Let's see. So this was the new teleport that we unlocked from below. So this is where I wanted to explore. Rari nuzzles your moony woony pawy wowie. So Lion, there's a friend of mine, actually. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of our DMs, not showing you, of course, who it is, but I just wanna find this one spot. There we go. I had this DM chain back and forth with a friend. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. How do I sign up to get endless paws from you? You got signed up as soon as I called you a paw slut. That happened on the 8th. And then the other day, somebody sent me a piece of like Moonfang paw fetish porn. I immediately sent it to that person. Oh, fuck. That's a one-way fall gate? Where would it even fall to? It'd fall to a room that I've been to. I'm so nervous that there's just gonna be fall blocks places now. Oh, interesting. I get it. Or at least I think I get it. Dang it. Ooh, okay. I thought we'd be able to trigger it from above, but no, you have to do something like that. So you have to, gosh darn it. That's exactly how they get you. Okay, so I'm trying to think of like how to, yeah, it should be perfect. Yeah, I don't think that would have got me not hurt. Hi, Praline. You have to share an update? I'm ready. Caliph winning. Speaking of paw fetish, did you know you have excellent paws, perfect for stepping on good boys? So that one person who I called a paw slut, I have stepped on them in VR chat specifically because I convinced them to wear a Moonfang, and then the Moonfang paws can work with the Moonfang snoot collider, and you can see each digit gently like draping over the snout. It's very good. Things have taken a step forward with a boy. You're not officially together, you're exploring. You're gonna see him soon. He's saying I love you first. This makes me so happy for you, Praline. I'm such a sappy boy, and the idea of saying I love you to somebody that I care about fills me with the utmost of joy. And using the power of love, I'm not going to miss this grapple. Well, I missed the grapple. Let me beef it. Actually, no, should I beef it? I'm probably gonna beef it anyway. So I teleported, but I teleported directly here, which means I didn't actually get a save and out of there because I was so eager. This is not gonna work and we're gonna explode and I have to go through the water zone again, but that's okay. I'm accepting that before it happens so I don't feel bad about it when it happens. You see me? You feel me? Okay, never mind, we're gonna save. Cool. All right, awesome. Evening. Glory, do you still have that same PFP on? You still have that same PFP on that you had on in Rick's stream. Chad, if you don't know, Glory changes their profile picture literally every day. And you, as like a little quest, can go take a gander at what they have on. It's definitely explicit today. Yeah, that's a hard grapple. That's an interesting one. I love Babana's emotes. Alex is so cool. Alex is a real joy. I was wondering if we could build up momentum there, and it might be possible, and like shoot upwards, because we just had a puzzle like all about that. But like with the stupid fall blocks here, I don't know if that's really realistic. Oh, October marks the year? I actually didn't even know that. I'm behind on my Glorifox lore. Okay. If I'm remembering right, I can't get here, yeah? Oh no, I can, perfect. I think I didn't use, yeah, I did not use the teleport because I went up to Fish Boy. So therefore my brain was just like, oh yeah, I don't need that. So the left had a secret passage, sorry, the right had a secret passageway. I don't think the left does. All right, so what we want is to save right here. So if we beef it, we can just die and teleport immediately and try again. I don't even know how to use a diskette, like, at all. Wrong one. But the fact that I know that the diskette exists and it's right there, I in fact want the diskette. All right, that was very good. Almost 365 ways of how to keep getting away with this. So does that mean on the 1 year anniversary, it's just gonna be dick? Oh man, that would've worked too. Actually, oh, you can't damage boost through. All right, yeah, I could've just damage boosted up there. I hit the wrong button. You only change your PFP twice. First was to make art. Maybe your current GF at the time. The second was your current one. Yeah, you can just damage boost there. It's fine. Frick! Okay, you have to do that really early. I got that save so I could die as efficiently as possible. As full as your not safe for work folder is, you value your Twitch account. That's fair and the correct choice to do. You're pretty much into everything. There's some stuff that's nope. I would argue that I am mostly vanilla. I mean, I admitted to chastity earlier, which is true. But other than that, like, there's not too much else there, I guess, aside from like hypno. Hydrate? I should. Actually, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. Wait, I'm silly. This is the smart idea. Die efficient. It is efficient. I put it in the correct spot. So this is, wait. I wonder if no, there can't be. Fuck! Oh, wait, you can land right here? That helps me literally not at all, but nice. You have 6,688 at the moment, and about a third of that in safe for work. Chat, do you save like furry art at all? Be it safe for work or not safe for work? I don't mean like commissions, but just things that you find like pretty and or alluring. I used to be that way. Like when I first found the fandom and I found VCL or whatever it was called. Like, to me, I'm like, holy shit. And like, I thought it was like a precious resource. Ooh, hiccup. That I would like never find a lot of in the future. Little did I know it was an incredibly prolific fandom. But you know, how could have I known that at like 13 or 14 when I found it? Let's go! All right, so now I can't die. Now I have to actually like save somewhere. Oh God, where do I go from here? Yeah, down right? Down right's the right idea. But like nowadays, I don't save a single thing unless it's like, no, I was gonna say it's like a friend thing, but I don't even do it in that case. I really only save it nowadays if it's me. You're slowly using Hydrus? What's Hydrus? Oh, you do? You have specific artists that you save stuff from? That's awesome. You made pasta puttanesca for the supper and your mouth is tingly spicy. You're finding that spicy kisses are a thing I think I enjoy? Uh-huh. Praline, I don't know if you heard. I decided to do AFC next month, another furry con in Ontario, California. Literally just because there's a boy who's going who I've never seen that I like flirting with, and they promised to make out with me for an hour minimum. You say some furrification pics you found? Oh, like celebrities and politicians drawn as furries. Oh, Hydrus Network is, I'm gonna read this now. It's an application basically download from a link including metadata if it's set up to. Oh, the E621 tag. So it interacts with the API, so quote unquote, you don't have to. Oh, we have to save, yeah. Let's see. So we did a lot over there. What other blue blocks have we not done? Was that 1814 that I just did? I think it was. So we're at 19, which would have been here. And then, so 18 there. And then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 would have been over there. I feel like, oh, I know what I did, yeah. Okay, so yes, we went over there. 0, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the 0 line, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I'm doing this math right. Let's teleport like over here and see what the numbers are. I added to the wrong coordinate. I was doing my math really fucking bad. That's why I like to double check. I'm actually, so chat, I feel like I'm very bad at simple math specifically, but I'm good at intermediate math. I don't know if other people feel this way at all. Okay, so I can teleport here, but I can't open. So the security robot that I think I have to destroy for reasons to like turn off the AI mainframe is up and to the right here. Hi, Ruse. What's this about making out for an hour? Is there like any pinned message I have in that guy's DMs that I'm allowed to show? I don't think so. I think every pinned message is something I should not talk about. By the way, hi Ruse, yeah. I'm gonna go make out with a guy aggressively at AFC next month. This game looks neat. It is neat, yeah. So it's Environmental Station Alpha. I've been taking notes on my side monitor of just places that I could go, which I've literally not done at all. All I've been doing is exploring different blocks and talking about either how they worked or how they haven't worked. Parentheses, it's mostly not worked for me. But there's 3 more sections that I'm trying to go to. Gonna head out now, take care. Okay, Glory, thank you. You stand by the deeper in math you get, the harder basic math is. I feel like I get that right now. Tongue endurance is strong. Well, the thing is, I need to, after making out a lot at Anthrocon, I feel the urge to keep doing it. And I can't say no to this guy, so we're doing it. So is this 9? This is 10. So if I'm gonna go to 0, 0, 10, it's just full left, correct? Because that's 16, yeah. So we just wanna go left all the way. And if my notes are correct, which I feel like they probably will be, then it's just straight that way. We'll have to go up and then down. I think this is actually a red door. I think that's a misnote by me because we walked by that area earlier. So let's not go to this one. Let's try and find 1814 and 2308 are the 2 that I'm looking for. Time for Dragon Yoga. Have fun, Felix. Good times ahead. I will have many stories, most of which I'm sure I can't tell on stream after that con. That's kind of the plan. 1814, so this would be 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think is the idea. So we kind of have to go lower right. So right here is a really good teleport. Yeah, so 2 to the left. Oh, I never did walk left over here since we've been playing on this stream. Oh, that doesn't count. It's just a shortcut, which I didn't mark. Shortcut smile. I was right. There was blue there, but I don't need that. And then 2308 is the last blue door that I've written down. So 23 is gonna be here. Does that make sense? So it's up here? Yeah, we're really close to this. So it's down left, basically. Or sorry, down right. Because this is, yeah, it's 2 below, which means where that green dot is below me. Is that right? That's the repair point. I know exactly what this is, and we've already done it. Okay, so I feel like I've actually solved all of my blue door mysteries, which was the main goal that I had. So now I want to try other things. Kelf making notes as his tongue goes down your throat. I take the notes after with my good memory. You did physics as an undergrad. Literally, what's one of your lectures? PhD and all, walk through a formula, get to the last step. Divided by 1 on his calculator. That's so funny. Opens recap stream, immediately closes recap stream. Yeah. Hey everybody, you might be wondering how my AFC was redacted. Okay, time to play video games. So there are gonna be like fun casual things I can talk about. I say that as if like porn is professional. So like there's a lot of friends I'm gonna be meeting for the very first time that I do not have that style of relationship with. I'm just gonna go save. I took so much damage there for no reason. And that'll be great. Like I'm gonna meet Red Flash Drive there for the first time, and Ray, and there's like a bunch of other people who aren't coming to mind at the moment. This one guy is the only person who I plan to be salacious with, to bring it back to my title. All right, so I've never been up here, and I knew I could come over here. So this to me is... I was about to have like a whole spiel about why I thought that was sus, and then it came alive and attacked me. I was like, ooh, there's 3 dots because the triple shot power is right over here and I haven't gotten it yet. And it's pointing to the right saying I need the triple shot, that direction. Wow, this is like open. Oh, I guess this makes sense because this is the same like layer, row, whatever you want to call it, that we landed on. Cause right over here, this is outside. This is space right here. I can't parse what this is. So to me, it could look like a turret, like a defense system for where we're at. It could look like a flare. Just looks like a big gun. I guess they're all aggressive, all the thoughts that I have. Oh, okay. So you bounce a little bit more than I thought. You go very high. Is that 6 health? 9? Oh, you're above me. 12? 15. Okay, so that's what, 5 shots? That's 5 charge shots. Okay. Oh, true. Inside of a glass dome. That is literally on the cover. You're right. Interesting. According to my notes, a group of missing scientists. Oh, inside the temple. We saw another, I was gonna say entrance, but maybe that was the exit for the temple near the elevator. That's great and all, but these massive worker robots chose to park itself here. The main generator is offline. There's no really way to move these. I sent one of my colleagues to turn the generator back online and ascertain if they made it. The original entrance to the generator room is collapsed. There should be another way in. Perhaps somebody has found it. So maybe what I was thinking of, what was that? Oh, because it's a single tile gap, so it helped me fit right there, understood. So it was like here. This was also called like the temple. So I think all of this is part of that same zone. So I wonder how we get inside. Non-tonguing friends, it's true. It's 2 different groups to put friends in. That's rude. So there's something inside the temple that spits you out here. Yeah, because I'm right here. We can see via my gun. Rude. I thought I found something. I can go behind this? That surprises me. Interesting. Well, I don't feel like I know enough to be able to make forward progress here, even if I feel like I'm really close to getting inside. Rude. Rude. I really like how they symbolize the stars in the distance, just flash between a couple of small colors. I think that's pretty. Okay, so we still have ways we can go. I'm gonna ignore you. Spiders can live. Okay. So those dudes have a lot of health. As I counted using my own internal math, which may or may not be real, they have 15. Oh, you like slide a little bit on the ground. So yeah, I feel like just... Okay, so they jumped slightly short there, so it's not always as consistent as I thought. Can I climb this? Maybe. Oh. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here. there's a lot of lasers, a lot of bugs coming out of nowhere. Okay. Maybe I can like fall. Maybe I can like fall in there somehow. Okay. My range is longer than you, friend. None of these limbs seem like stable for me to stand on. Nothing I can grapple onto up here as far as I can tell. Okay. I guess I just have to go to the upper left. So that's a block I can swing on. Bruh. Is this like... Oh, I didn't even parse this as like a single tile. I thought it was just like fluff I could stand in front of. Strange. I think it's designed specifically to fuck up my swings. Let's just do the... Wait. So only the really thick ones? Only the really thick ones. Okay. That's a switch. So something below activated? So what down here activated? I should have followed it as it went. Shaft? I mean, I can leave and come back and then follow it because it'll respawn. Enemies will too, but I don't really care about that. Oh, whoops. All right, so we're gonna follow it this time. I'm assuming it went straight down, but I don't know. So it was this tree, which oh, fuck off. That was really bad, and I'm almost dead now. Okay. I mean, if we beef it, we've really only gotten knowledge right now. I guess map. I don't necessarily care about map completion right now when I know that I'll have to return to all these places. Okay. Nice. Ooh, okay, so we know at least that there's gold right there, 1602. 1602 gold blocks. So it's gonna be up there. There was also just like a high flat area. Should I go save again? I'm gonna beef it in a second, so I might as well keep my map progress. Can I get there without beefing it? Yes, okay. The Monsters Tungakit gave me In Another World vibes. I've not thought about that game in a bit. I saw that on Twitch at some point. Only the thick ones for Moonfang? Well, I mean, you have to warm me up. You start me thin, then you get me thick, just like every good warm-up session. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, have I tried hamming it? You know what? I should differentiate my products that I beef it by, or chicken it by, or ham it by. I mean, I do ham it up, so there is something there. Okay, he does not calm the fuck down. Noted. He does not calm it the fuck down. Let's explore this screen a little bit. I know I still haven't solved, quote unquote, what that switch did, but I feel like we just have a simple mystery of going that direction. But there's a lot more mystery here to me. Can I grapple that branch? No. I assume that's grabbable. Ooh. It's a heavy quotes one way. I feel like we'll just go over it. Some of the branches, I learned. So they're visibly distinguishable from the weaker ones even. I did learn that, but thank you for underlining it. This is an infinite turret, unfortunately. Oop, missed. Ooh, missed. Soiled it. Strutsky. Oh my gosh, more plaid? 1101 plaid. 1101 plaid? Okay, so we are stuck over here for the time being, but we can explore. We might be able to go over that particular spot. Okay, interesting. Did I hit the tree there? Is there a thing back there? No. Okay. I just felt like I kept hitting something back there. Okay. It's just the momentum, but I can't see myself. Okay, but that worked out. That worked out? Question mark. Wait. No, it's not up. Frick. Thank you for making the Spaceballs reference. Interesting. I felt so cool coming up here. I thought I solved something. Ooh, our pot roasting it? True. No, I can aim straight up. That's true, they are making a second one. I forgot that. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why I was able to get up here. They're not making a second one. The fans want a second one. They're making this instead. That's more accurate, true. Okay, well, I was able to game up here. That's interesting. I've learned nothing. Okay. So we learned there's plaid over there. I still have not learned what... Oh, I think I know what the switch does. I think I'm being very silly and looking for the obvious solution and not the secondary obvious solution. But still, I want to try and swing again. Okay. Frick! What I want to do is... I think this is open. It is. What I want to do is to try and swing, get a lot of momentum, and then go upper right. So maybe like using the power of the 3x1 block, I might be able to make it up to the flat part of the upper right. Yeah, I was actually definitely getting Animal Well vibes while playing. All right. Okay, we're learning. Oh, I got over it. I liked all the Metroidvania parts of Animal Well. I got really in my head about like the music puzzle, and I learned to hate it while I was doing it. And I felt like I should have just stopped doing it when I stopped having fun, but then I felt like the internal need of I have to do this right now and solve it, which was the wrong idea. Oh wait, could I do that too? I should have just stopped when I stopped having fun. Maybe I can just swing far enough to the right using the momentum that I had there. Yeah, it came out a long time before Animal Well. I imagine it was definitely an inspiration. Animal Unwell. I was imagining like a guitar sting there. That's what I wanted. Okay. I mean, we can get over this for sure. We got a garden. Can't jump over. Okay. I feel like this upper right spot gives me the same vibes as the upper left spot. As in, it's cool that I got here, but I don't know what to do with this. I keep seeing these, like the dotted lines, and I keep waiting to see a way to resolve those. I don't know if that's just aesthetic or it is eventually a puzzle. I think I just go lower left. I think I have resolved all I understand how to resolve right now. There are a few games giving you proof with unnecessary guitar riffs. They're necessary to me. Okay. I don't know how long I'll be in here, so I'm gonna take it a little slow. Okay. So, oh no, those open, okay. I was being silly. Oh, this was an enemy encampment that we had to kill. Oh! Where are we? So it is a repair point, not a save point specifically. Keldurg, chat. Hi, Jovi. Jovi, I hope you're doing so good today. Did you know that you can turn... I did. Yeah, I know how to turn off power-ups. Thank you. I don't know why I would want to do that, but I know that I can. I wonder if it... So... What is any reason currently I can imagine turning a power-up off? I saw you. Okay, so you have 3 cycles you have to go through. Is that plaid? That's plaid. 1204 plaid found. 1204 plaid. Okay. So this area looks like it has a lot of gaps in its design. It's also a one-way fall, so I actually can't get up there. Huh. Oh, you're halfway through RA training? I mean, that makes sense. Raw, you can make that into a dog sound, like rah, rah. Like, I feel like you can get that in the next day or 2, really. We could be swinging a lot faster on the ceiling, but I'm actually not in a rush. I know that's a switch. Oh, way farther left? I wasn't expecting to go that far. Heal every opportunity we can because we haven't saved since we got here. Oh, it opened this part up, okay. If it's an R, I will make it into a puppy sound, it's true. Okay. Is there any reason we wouldn't? Oh, that's just going back down. I think it's just going back down. That's why we would want that. Wait, am I crazy? Oh, that's a solid object. I was just like, huh, huh. I did not parse that. Is that a hive? Ah! Yes. Yes, it's a hive. Okay, again, we have not saved, so it's very important that I stay at least slightly safe. We can always go back to the repair point, but I'm just gonna keep spawning them, I bet, until I destroy you. It's how most hives work in games. I feel like that sound specifically has more like puppy energy than dog energy. Also, I did not even parse that was a fall block, because all I was thinking about was puppy energy. All right, it's all just timing. Oh, frick. Frick! Okay. So I heard some of the others trapped here, babbling about heading out to the AI control room to sort things out. I thought that area was completely wrecked in the initial chaos. However, they say there's a new path to the control room looking, ooh, in the volcanic. I guess we make some heat-resistant suits, confirmed? Confirmed, not just a theory. I have like 3 things or 4 things I wanna do in the fucking volcano area. Okay. So let me actually write something down. So AI control room in volcanic area. Okay. Going up would not make sense here, so even though that looks like a hole, I don't think it would be. Yeah. That's just a texture thing. Eepy cutie. I'm gonna sip my tea. Chad, are you Eepy? So we can go this left or down left. Interesting. Do they see me? They do see me, unfortunately. Let's see what the switch does. Oh, they're ups. I didn't parse that. I used my double jump before. Ooh, oh, actual save. Let's go. Okay, I don't even care that I fell. Actual save. Saddest not hole. I love holes. I'm sure there's lots of hole to go around in a Twitch channel. You're always so dang eepy. I kind of want to sleep in till 6:30 in the morning tomorrow. That's how eepy I'm feeling. We can't get further from here. These roots are blocking our way. Looks like the plant growth control system is broken, much like all the other machinery in the station. Good thing I know where the growth control override switch is. I'm making Dr. Hawk smaller right now. Assuming we can even reach after all these earthquakes. Okay. Also, it's like a softball there, as if there's like a tube in the center. Okay, so this is unlocked, which is awesome. Also, I can look on the rough map that we got immediately below us. It looks like there's another teleport. Not that we can do anything with it. Hawk is into micro, so they have a shrink emoji. And it's like their character going a lot smaller. I don't know how much they're into micro. I know they're definitely into bigger lads, but I guess those kind of just pair together, really. I've taken 3 hits. I'm going to go save. You packed your entire bottle collection? So I'm more interested in the fact that you have a bottle collection, period. So we're talking about water bottles? Eep on the moon, Fang. You know, most of the times I'm too wiggly to be eeped upon. You have found me in the perfect state, which is the state of eepy. So therefore, yes, you could in fact fall asleep on me. It would be allowed. Yeah, I had a feeling that'd be like that, but I didn't time it right. So there's no reason to have to interface with the hives, actually, because we already got the lore. Yeah. All right, bye. Okay, so as long as we don't double jump early, which is what I did originally. So if we single jump here, there we go. All right. Oh, okay, so you can't actually normal hit them, you have to charge hit them. Oh, there's actually not like it's not a spot, I just assumed it was. Tube, we love tube energy. Okay. Oh, God, seeing tubes in games like this make me so excited, because I know as soon as we walk through that, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I was just here in another area. Oh, that's where the red block was over there, the plaid. Keep calling them plaid, they feel very plaid. I keep forgetting what's standable and what's not. You know it's gonna be blown up. I love how that's like such a thing in Metroidvanias. Is like, people love the blown up tube in Super Metroid. I love the blown up tube in Super Metroid. That's a fall block. You're not fooling me. Fuck, I hit it with my face. I was gonna try and swing around it and ignore it. Oh, Kelif can't stand it. Oh.
Fall block revenge, it got me.
Oh, root beer bottle collection. Oh, you have over 100? Phaelwyn, we've talked to each other on and off for a couple years. I don't know if I ever remember you talking about your plus 100 root beer bottle collection. That's fascinating. Maybe I just forgot. Macro makes normal sized people basically micros, unless you want everyone macros, just normal people high. To say bigger number, that's true. There's a world in VR chat called Big City, which is a great world. If you ever see Raccoon Tour in a chat on Twitch, that's the fuck, I didn't notice that one. That's a world that they made. And in that world, there's like a big macro kangaroo just standing there. To be fair, this was a couple years ago, so I don't know if it's still there. But I always love that about that world. Okay, so there's poison, there's anemones. So like that's gonna damage me, that's gonna damage me.
Beautiful.
The growth control system has been shut down. You can almost hear the plant life ceasing to grow. I feel bad already.
Okay.
Fertilizing system and turn offline.
Okay.
Don't think there'd be anything else in this room because we got what we needed, but I feel the need to shoot anywhere anyway.
Okay. Okay.
What's oh yeah, that one thing in like the I was gonna say Starbucks, Star Fox voice. Good luck, good luck. I love that. Oh, these are all like the vines, yeah. So it changes, the design of this game is fascinating because those little guys let me know that the world had changed because their pathing was different. Like I personally knew I saw the vines, but if I had not noticed the vines, then I would have seen that the little walking path had changed because of it. Oh, this is so cool. It just creates this so I don't have to interface with the puzzle. Oh, and this forces you to go to the hives unless you, oh, you can't even cut through. Fuck, you gotta go to the hives. Oh my God, shit sucks. You're killing me. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Whatever we have to do to not interface with those. We want to go to the save, which will involve going around. Okay, here's what I think we do. Yeah. Perfect. It did die rapidly. It sure be did. All right, I want to go resave because we just did like a big thing.
General Pepper.
You'd want to be in my kangaroo pouch, but I'd be moving so much you might slosh out, fall to the floor. You could only be in my pouch if you have a bicycle helmet, just for safety. I didn't really see what else was down here. I want to know what's down here before I skip it. Oh. Oh. Is it an antlion maw down below? I think it's just spikes. Ah! Fucked up. Your name is Overgrowth. Got it. I thought I was charging, but it was during the cutscene, so I actually was not charging. So I can just hide under those things, right? Oh, I see. I see. It's like a small bomb. Understood. Yeah. Oh, can I stand? I literally thought you couldn't stand there. I thought it was just going to be spikes. Okay. All right. Oh, I see. I didn't notice that it was going lateral in that specific moment. I understand. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So it was like a clock? I should have noticed that it was like a clock explosion. That's not the type of explosion that starts with a C that I look forward to. Oh, okay, see, I knew I shouldn't have been trusting that lower part. Ooh. I think I should just train my brain to try and not stand on that particular center part. Dang it. I was trying to think like what's gonna do more damage, the big glowy or the small spiny? Okay, it's flashing. I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Oh! Dang it. Dang it. Oh! They shot that after I double jumped, you piece of shit. Oh, okay, that's pretty close. Gosh, I love this channel's horny nature. It's fun. I would never admit to chastity on my main channel. Adult antlions are way more boring than larval. Oh, really? There it goes, resetting my hot plate. You suspected 50% HP would be spikes? I could believe that. Chemical explosions, actually so true. Gosh, I love Moonfangs. Gouache. I wonder if you could like skip past the boss if you just go over the top. I don't know if I would want to, because like this is an interesting, fun fight. Okay, so we learned a lot. I feel like going in blind, like we still had a good time. So yeah, actually does not do any damage right here. Gonna, oh! No, they did that so early this time? Wow, why did it take so long previously? Was I just lucky? I wonder if I like need to shoot their eye to make them blink to spawn like to spawn the stalk. Oh my God, does so much fucking damage when you hit the stalk. Good Lord. Good Lord, what? That was a lot. Is it because I hit like the stalk in the shaft? Dang it. I thought it was just enough to the right. It would have been fine, but I guess not. Okay, just gotta wait it out. My current thought is that we have to shoot it to make it blink to make the stalk come out, but I can't tell if that's just naturally gonna happen or if it is like a timing thing. There we go, that's what I wanted. Nice. I mean, it's just like a stim. Like, what I'm gonna do while I'm waiting aside from shoot the giant face. Okay, so second, yeah. What's gonna change here? Do we lose like the safety? Yeah, we lose the safety. It broke the second I was out of there, unfortunate. We don't even know what we need to do right now. Oh, those things are shooting. I didn't even parse that. So do we need to hit that? We do need to hit that. The way that these flicker and move is actually like kind of hard on my eyes. Like, I think it's just me adjusting right now. I did not mean to land on you like that. Okay, so we are learning. I feel like doing like just this and then a small like jump. Oh, the spikes came up off screen. Okay, so maybe that's why that strat is not a good idea. Of just bounce. Well, no, I could still bounce, go out and bounce. I feel like doing this basic idea is not necessarily a bad idea during that phase, like bounce. Because like, if I still have my double jump, I feel like that sort of muscle memory would be good. And then if there's a lot of lasers, we just go woo, and then we go over. I mean, the doors are locked, so you gotta fight it, but I was curious. Adult aliens? Oh, they look like dragonflies? That's interesting. All right, so now I know I only have to shoot the stalk and not like the face, and then I eventually shoot the face later. But I need something to do while I wait, so I'm gonna stim on his face. Okay. I know that I could just hide from the big purpley blocks or shots, like right under. Spawn your stock! Spawn your stock! You know you wish to give me your weak point. There it is. Nice. Okay, that was really good phase. We shot that, what, 3-4 times? Ooh, almost. I was trying to think like where the perfect spot's gonna be to stand. right, waiting. That was unfortunate timing. Like, there were 3 different angles I wanted to go, and they all felt like they had coverage from the boss. That was a really fast first phase. Holy shit. Holy shit. All right, so as soon as they grow a haircut, then I can hurt them. Understood. All right, so we reset. Oh, I understand. Okay, so if they're glowing, then they're gonna be going big spit. Understood. I feel like when they're glowing is also when the ground is gonna go upwards too. Yeah, you can see they're both flashing. Okay, okay, okay. Woo! Okay, so we still get hit there. Not a big deal. All right, wait it out. Whoa, I ran right into that. Hup. I did not mean to land on you, but that's fine. Oh, okay. So technically 2 phase, but 3 parts. I hate it. Okay, so it looks like that orb is always moving, question mark? I can't tell. Oh no, it is 3 phases, got it. Thanks, I hate it, by the way. Oh! Oh, I see. I did not mean to land in that. Definitely did not mean to jump on you. Are we good? Hey, we wanted 2 health. Unless it explodes on me. Oh, I fell into the poison because I couldn't see. Well, the whole screen was white, so I had no idea where I was. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was gonna explode on me and kill me, but I had no idea I was taking poison damage because I couldn't see shit. Yeah, I feel like that third part's not really bad at all. You turn from your kobold tasking your doggy chores. Hi, puppy. Kelif stim on face. Wood, don't fuck the flesh tentacles. Let them fuck you instead.
Brutal.
I mean, we can just use all of our knowledge here to our advantage. True. The sexy flesh ball died. That's what I would be if I shaved the Moonfang, is a sexy flesh ball. But don't worry, I would never let that happen. You're meant to be fucked by tentacles. It was foretold. Ooh, okay. Slightly off spot right there. Wait. Oh my god, make yourself vulnerable, you frick. I just have to stim. Okay, here we go. Alright, I got hit there once. That was really good though. We almost killed that first phase. Alright, wait it out. All right, that was exactly the correct order of decisions to make. I'm proud of that. All right. Oh, perfect. Nice. Okay, that was a really good first phase. We have to wait for them to grow hair. Green cacodemon. All right, wait it out. Jump over. Oh, did they? I think they changed their trajectory slightly. Can I only hurt them on their new fresh haircut? Actually, don't know. Did not mean to land in your flesh, Sona. I think maybe yes. Okay, I just wanted to get my double jump back. I don't mind taking slightly longer on this phase. Fuck you. As long as I stay mostly safe. Ooh, they shot at the unfortunately perfect time to hit my flesh. They know all about my flesh. Okay. I keep being on like the unfortunately wrong side of them all the time. Unfortunate. That's fine. Okay, I did. I tickled your brain just slightly. Oh, you can bounce backwards? Those blue things? I actually did not parse that the first 2 times I did this phase. Jumping from below is not the correct idea whatsoever. Unfortunate. These blues are just like in my brain this particular time. That was so almost perfect. Okay, nice. We have 5 health, which is not a lot for this phase. All right, make that 4. All right, we have to go over. All right, pause as we fall. Fall. What? I don't even know where it came from that time. I was so lost where that ball came from. Yeah, absolutely Metroid vibes. All right, so second phase went pretty poor there. First phase was awesome. I feel like if I had more health in the third phase, I could have just kind of dicked around with it. The nice thing is, once this boss is over, if we don't land in the poison again, we just walk to the right, and then we have a save. I mean, theoretically, there's always going to be a save, like, nearby with bosses, but it's not an autosave. We have to hard save each time, which is fine. I think it, like, adds to the tension. Oh, can you destroy the... Oh, I didn't even know. You can just, like, shoot them. I could just do this. I don't have to move. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's going the other direction. That actually messes with my RNG manipulation. All right, that was not a good eye phase. All right, so first phase, we only got like 2 shots in, unfortunately. You've already, yeah, it's the victory lap, so true. All right, we just have to emotionally win against them. Unfortunate positioning of elements. Thankfully, those only do 1 damage. Ooh, good RNG. It's going, Okay. Be a 3-phaser here, I think. There we go. I need to be confident that I can just destroy the little spinies as they're shot out. Like right here, I do not have to jump. This first phase, unless it goes red, it's always safe to be just like right there. So there's no reason for me to move unless like I'm in a bad position because of that. Okay, awesome. So let's try and cut their hair. Okay, so unfortunate first start. All right, so we're just gonna wait it out. All right, I'm happy to stay focused on one side unless the game gives me a reason not to be. We need to only hit their new haircut. Like right there, that was perfect. Great angles, now we need to get the fuck out. All right, fall down again. All right, nice thing is we can charge so fast. So even if we're slightly out of position, we can recharge and get the damage in. All right, wait it out, wait for the shot. Ooh, I thought the spikes would be gone already, unfortunate. Ooh, really bad timing. All right, didn't get the kill. I did, okay, I did not expect that. We have to get the frick out. Unfortunate. Oh my God, I got spiked and I got poisoned. Okay. So the nice thing is the floor, ooh, unfortunate. The floor and the ceiling are usually pretty safe here. All right. It's really conditioning me to use the grapple a lot more. Unfortunate. All right, fall. Good. Wait it out. All right, don't have a double jump. I have to land. Oh! That was really unfortunate. No! That was one more shot for both me and them. That was a precarious position. That was very close. Tragic. Hella fusion with this boss art. Yeah, those spore spawns were pretty rough. What's my tea tonight? So it's a red velvet cupcake tea, so essentially like a light chocolate. Me when I'm fighting against for my life the giant plant monster, but the BGM is bumping. Yeah, the music is so awesome. Yes, this is yet another Republic of TT, which I am a giant fan of. Ooh, I thought I could get under in time. Spawn the eye. Ooh, that was really good. We blew that up so early. We had a lot of safe gaps. That's like one of the few times I don't want to just explode it. That was good. Ooh, I was hoping I can get one more cheeky shot in. All right, that was good. Oh my God. Ooh, that was good too. Okay, even just doing like a charge and a single hit makes that go over so fast. Nice. Okay. I will take 2. Right here. Almost. We're getting like the fast rhythm. We can get like essentially a free shot in right there during the phase transition. I think that's a good idea too on enemies that don't need to have a charge to get damage, like this guy. I can get like a quick 1-2 if I charge it correctly, or I should say time it correctly. All right. It's fine. Wait it out. Okay. Yeah, it was really far away. Almost. Okay. Oh, that was rude. There was like just one small part of the spike still showing. All right, nice. Go for it here. All right, good. I don't know if the spikes will pop back up because I saw the red flash, so I was nervous. Okay. Oh! Bruh. Unfortunate. I mean, this is good. We're in a very good health position here. All right, go. Ooh, slightly out of position. I'm nervous about that shot. Yeah, I'm leaving. All right, we baited it up there. Get one shot in, that's fine with me. All right, no double jump, so we want to reset it. All right, double jump back. Almost got that shot in, that's fine. Ooh, yeah, I figured that might happen. All right, not moving. Okay, I lied because I was worried he was gonna explode on me. Now we go and save and get this guy out of here. Okay, there we go. Officially done. Yeah, we entered the last phase with so much health there. That was really good. I was scared. I thought they were gonna explode on me. I feel like I can see like a small face in that. Like I feel like I can see a nose and like closed eyes where that used to be. I was actually staring aggressively close at my health during that. I'm like, if I see it go less than 8, I'm spamming jump and left. Fucking plaid. Okay, so we're gonna add that to my plaid list. 06, 03 plaid. And so squiggle, I wrote that down here under mysteries. I'm gonna add 06, 03 squiggle. All right, so I'm making a squiggle list now. That's what I'm calling this thing. I could fall in there. I'm gonna go up first because there's no way out of there because I don't know how to deal with either squiggles or plaid. I hope you find more health upgrades to make future bosses less nail biting. No. That's also plaid. I kind of like that it's nail biting. Like that was a really good boss because at no point did I feel like it was the enemy's fault for me dying. I thought it was my fault. Message log, part 2 of 2. Hi, Tifer. Tifer inspired me to... I'm gonna go pick up my thermos that I just knocked over that I was reaching for. It's closed. There we go. Right, you inspired me to reach for my thermos and then knock it over, but I meant to pour more hot tea for my tea. I know where one health upgrade is. It's just in the lava area, and I don't feel like I have enough health right now to get it. So I'm waiting to get either a suit or another health upgrade to go over there. Fucking plaid. Said like plaid pissed in my tea, plaid. Oh, you lost energy and you were bed rotting. Can I help you be a bed garden? Can I turn the rot into growth to use as fertilizer? Is there a way that we can turn that around, Tifer? So robots and mechanical equipment on the station is using their own ends. The virus is capable of quickly spreading from machine to machine. I'm machine. So it poses a threat to all equipment. In fact, I'm convinced that it already has compromised the station's AI. If that's true, nothing in the station is safe. The virus will be literally everywhere. As far as I know, none of the attempts of evacuating the station have succeeded for this very reason. I say the only way to ensure the virus does not end up spreading even further is to destroy it. It might be the whole station, which might be somewhat easier. Usually deactivating the AI wouldn't be all that hard. I know I have to kill the robot. So the recent earthquakes, ooh, hiccup, have closed off the AI control room. I think I heard the only way through is to go to the volcanic sector. I'm gonna touch this and I might die. That's only 3 damage. That's not that bad. You found the dash booster, which breaks the fucking plaid blocks. Press Y. Yes, ooh. Dashing can destroy red blocks. You can also phase through all, I understand. You phase through all hazards. Oh my God, that feels so fucking good. So I had a feeling it would be horizontal, specifically because I've seen, also we have iframes for boss attacks now, which is really interesting. I've seen red blocks on the floor. And I thought, well, if it's a dash power, like, how are you going to be able to use that on the floor? Maybe if we dash over it, they would get, like, destroyed. I can also use it to go through these. Oh, fuck. This is how we get into the, like, the burial ground up here. We can just dash through the stupid thing that was blocking me. So these are less of an issue now, because previously I said, no, well, the air's in the way. Now if there's like horizontal air, I can be totally chill. Ooh, I can't break these either, okay. Progression! H plus for horizontally, yeah. Yeah, I did dash into the hazard. Couldn't stop thinking about the strawberry hibiscus. I'm glad it was such a hit for you. Don't put fertilizer in your bed. But what if? What if you grow from it? A good cuddle would help. A nice long hug. Gosh. You make a cup of tea? Let's go. Honestly, Tifer, I don't know if you or anybody else in chat relates to this. Sometimes I just like hot liquid. Like 180 degree temp, just hot water in a teacup. That can scratch my itch too, just mentally. So the massive worker robot chose to park itself here. Now that the main generator is offline, there's really no way to move it. I sent my new one to turn the generator back online, but not certain they made it. The original entrance to generators collapsed, but there should be another way in. I've marked it here. Mapped updated. Where? Oh, wow, there? Main power generator. Do I remember what was in this tile? Not really. I remember these 2 rooms very well, but not necessarily the rooms that led to it. This was by the eyeballs, question mark? Oh, I could not parse the terrain there at all. Interesting. So I can't dash through here. I can't charge through here. Okay. Okay, so all of those freaking plaid blocks that I've marked on my map can now be destroyed, which makes me so happy. Also, so I'm curious, we don't have a, I need like a wait, actually, Can I only do one? Oh, interesting. So I can only dash once in the air and I have to touch ground again to reset it? That actually totally makes sense. I wanted to see if, like, I can keep the horizontal momentum. It didn't look like it in that very brief test right there. I need a flat ceiling, actually. Dang it. I can't tell if it does. It doesn't feel like it. Terrible idea. Mention Moonlift squat in your bed. Say gonna fertilize you. Can we turn this horny somehow, or is it just cursed forever? We could also go over here. So that'll be above. That'll get us over the top of where we just were, because the blocker here was plaid, which we now have a solve. Also, this is so fucking sus in a Metroidvania. This single locked off room surrounded by accessible corridors on all sides. That's suspicious as fuck. Oh, is this how we get triple shot? Because there was an impassable block here. I wonder if that block might be able to be destroyed with dashes? I don't know. Just thinking out loud. We can get to there really quick, so I want to test it. You're gonna go boy time. Love you, Rego. Hope you have a wonderful stream and a husband snuggle later. I will be getting that, yes. Oh, so this game is called Environmental Station Alpha. It's been out for a while. It was actually made by the same person who made Baba Is You. It feels very different than that game. It's classic Metroidvania. I'm gonna say a sentence, and it might sound bad. I think it's good. The upgrades are sparse and therefore very impactful for everything that you're able to do. I'm keeping pretty detailed notes over here about, like, I can solve blue. I know how to do that. I can solve plaid. Actually, I should move this up. I can solve plaid. Gold, I don't know how to solve that. But once I do know how to solve it, I have the coordinates right here for future me. Oh yeah, this is actually what I did. I went northward. Gonna go treat a rat and a dog, do a fun send-off in a semester. Have fun, Kelif. Thank you, Matos. Oh, sorry, you're the chat representative. Oh, I love you, chat, and all that you represent, and especially your representative. Go have fun. Oh, yeah, dude, you're probably right. Power on Drogo Zoom. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we just teleported. I didn't make it. Dang it. Oh, fuck, yeah, of course. This area, this probably just unlocks the triple shot, right? It's like, oh, it's decayed, the wall is gone. If we just spam it, we might get lucky. So, negatory. Okay, understood. Still can't get through this particular wall. What was this one? Yeah, it was the underwater one. Doesn't need to spam if I pay attention. Okay, this is just really cool that this area has shifted. Let's save right here. Every time I come over here, I want the power up to fall. So if it's not directly a it wouldn't make sense if you came from like 2 screens up. I still don't understand what the game wants from me in this room specifically. It's like it's a power up. Sorry, I was just daydreaming about Metroidvania powers in other games and what I might be able to see here. Oh yeah, it forces me to go in here. I didn't even think about that. Oh, you actually can't get there from this direct. What was that? That was interesting pathing. Okay. Oh, I have to come from the inside to be able to get back up there. That's worth it to me. I'm a curious enough boy that I will in fact do that this second. All right, so let's plop up here. Okay, do a save. And I imagine we can just reverse over here. I can't think of a reason that we couldn't. There might be something I'd forgotten, because like this can let us go back down. If I can hit it. If I can hit it. There we go. My efficiency just went up so much. Oh yeah, we actually would have to get up here. Curses. It's so funny that I can actually keep up with it. I have thoughts, but I need to clear the way before I actually attempt anything. Okay. Okay. So would we be able to do something like this? And just swing ourselves back up? Using the power of Momentio? I feel like maybe... But we'd have to find like just the right grapple points. If I move to the left there, that might actually be more opportune. I always want to try and save my double jumps. If we can step up there, I know, wasn't this a long fall? Wasn't there like a screen in the middle of it? See, that was a really good attempt, and fuck, it respawns all the boyas. Theoretically, I could land on the right side over there. Ah, fuck, I have to go, god darn it. So like, there's plaid blocks right here, right? But it's vertical. So yeah, it did have an H+. So maybe like I'd have to find the V+. Wait, what am I doing? I should just die. Because that'll just take me back to the portal. All I've gained is knowledge, not progress. Okay. It's a very slow death. These guys don't do enough damage. Do what damage? Thank you. Interesting. Okay. A conundrum. I had a stupid idea that I would love to go test. So, can I zoom off the elevator? Because I can't jump off it. Can I like break off this? No! I want to break free from the shackles of this. Hi, Foodski. Foodski, I hope you're well. Hope you're having such a nice night. I want to break free. I keep thinking that'll do damage. I know it doesn't. How the fuck did I not hit that before? Okay. But diskette. Oh, I'm actually locked in here now. But diskette. Bro, it's pitch black. The hot jams will have to wait. I have to shoot every square inch of this room real quick, excuse me. Oh yeah, I think so. Being shackled is hotter. Being caged is very hot. Whoa! Wait. Oh, I actually can't do horizontal dash in here, but I have propellers. I don't really care. Unless in the water I see plaid, and then I'll be mad. Hi, Pengo. Hesitantly descending. It was a jammer from the millisecond that I stepped out of here. How am I? I'm doing good. I decided to stream on this channel because I was a little bit of an EP guy this particular day. I was worried that would burn me. Also, buzzsaws, hello? Here's a thought here. No, that wouldn't work. I was wondering if I could grapple from below it. Cage boys are hot. Toying with them is fun. See, Matos has great opinions, and since they're the representative chat, you all should think the same thing. I don't have my hypno eyes on this model to convince you. Did I say Olkdeska earlier? If I did, it was unintentional because I don't know any other language aside from English. Okay. Oh! I did not even notice that you were fall blocking. You get around. See me in 2 places? Oh, them in 2 places? Gosh, imagine getting around. Okay. What is the... I heard the thomping. So I wonder... Wait. Did you break something? How'd that guy fall? Did he fall right here and then just fade into the background? I was curious. I wanted to know the story of the block, but I didn't like catch up with it. Yeah, I got very much Indiana Jones. Now. Okay, I do not know the timing on that. Unaware, clueless, this not kangaroo, this Califang. Oh wow, that didn't catch. Oh, that didn't catch. Welcome to my stream of only up. I'm gonna get wet by falling in the water constantly. Then I'll have to take my Moonfang shirt off. Oh wait, I already fell in the water. It's totally see-through. I'm gonna jump right into the blade. Oh, that was close. That was almost right. I know I'm almost dead. I'm just dicking around before I raid out and go cuddle my husband. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, what? There we go. I don't believe it. Okay, I guess. The game has tricked me before, so I just... It was only by 2, wasn't it by 4 in the past? Every little bit of health is great, but we have to save before that even, like... Before that even takes. April Fool's idea. A whole stream you play nothing but streamer raid games, the totally straight face. You know what? I could imagine being a pretty relaxed guy during that. I think that's it for this area, and this is just a preview of something else to come. I think I found the secret before I found the main dungeon. Granted, I think I understand, and this is just a theory. I believe I know where the main dungeon entrance is. Wait, I can't go back. Wait, wait, where do I go? Wait, how do I leave? How do I get out of here? Am I misunderstanding something? So like this room, I feel completely caged, parentheses negative. Don't drown in the water. It's okay, I can hold my breath a long time. Parentheses, I'm actually a robot in this game. Caged, hot. Caged is hot, true. So did this thing actually open something up? Okay, no, it just exploded. I mean, now that I got the health upgrade, I guess we could try and leave. I currently don't know how to. Because right over here where I came from is, oh wait. I'm such a silly guy, never mind. I think I get it. What? No, the game wouldn't soft lock me. Fuck! Okay, that's so close. It's probably a tease and not actually correct. There's no way. There's no way you can make that, right? The game might soft lock you, but I will. You know, for me personally, I prefer hard lock Straco and limits upon them. I hope you're doing great. Okay, interesting. See, like that feels right, but it's so close, it's probably not correct. Where's a silly spot in this dark room for a secret wall to exist? Or wonder, okay, what if the idea is there's actually another entrance to that room and you have to shoot your way into there? Noted fan of gay baby jail. I'm not into baby things, even though I know a lot of people into that sort of space.
Curses.
And I can't use my dash power underwater, so that's not the idea. I don't know how to get that diskette. I am unaware. I am fooled by the video game. Fuckers, I always forget they're right there. Oh, well, we got a little bit of health, which is nice. Where do we wish to go here? The answer is probably to bed because it's 10 p.m. and I haven't cuddled my husband. Thanks for showing me this tease. Oh, I'm glad you like it a lot. Fooled by the video game. So, like, I can just do this. I didn't even have to swing in like I did previously. How can I use my new momentum knowledge? I don't even think it's really possible, for at least with my current set of tools. Because even if I do something like... yeah, like, horizontal does not, like, help here. Okay. I mean, I have plenty of notes. Oh my god, I have a stupid thought. I have to look at this second. Can you cancel the heat damage with the iframes of the dash? I don't know when it is. I don't think so. It's like 1,000, 2, 1,000. I feel like that would have actually stopped it if it was correct. I thought that was a cool idea. I thought that would work. Not satiated by knowledge today. Room too hot for horny dashing. Me when there's a dragon nearby. Zooming on nearby. Chad, thanks for hanging out with me. Let's see, what do we do today? We found all the blue doors and got past them, and I took notes about other things. I said a lot of horny bullshit, which is good. That's what the stream is for. And I had a good time. And I'm gonna raid out now. I'm gonna see who's online. Oh, you sent me pics, did you? Let's see. Twitch.television. I'm glad that a number of people seem to like the lower energy that's usually present over here. I just rated that person the other day, so let's choose somebody else. Love the cozy vibes. Thanks for sharing them. Yeah. It's... to me, it's like a... well, I either just internalize and essentially put myself in a blanket for it, not talk to anyone. Or I just accept that it is okay to be lower energy in front of a crowd, and that's not inherently a negative thing. And I like this channel for a lot of reasons, even if I don't inherently use it very much. Because I don't want it to come off as like, oh, it's a backup channel. It's a, I use this space when I feel like I need it, or when I feel like I want to share a certain part of myself with others. Love the horny vibes. Thanks for sharing them. Of course. Hi, I'm gonna raid Bagoo. Bagoo is an incredible artist. You can see right here. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Is that the puppy version of them? I saw them talking about that in another stream earlier today, and I hadn't like seen art of it. Maybe that is art of it. I don't know. Your example is showing me that it's fine if I do low energy sometimes. It is true. Yeah, it's absolutely okay to be low energy in a group setting. Like, oh my god, we were so close to 621. I missed 621. We're 2 minutes fucking off. That's so sad. What a sad note to end on. Thanks for the cozy times and war crimes, of course. Gentle Moonfang Ray. I love that my eyes are up here. They're so funny. I love Bug. Hi and bye, Cora. Hi and bye, Lupin. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna go cuddle my husband, and I'm gonna go have a soft work day tomorrow. I'm gonna manifest it. Good night. Good night. I will. I'm gonna go cuddle. Bye-bye.